Welcome to LoganRobo's channel, broadcasting live on twitch.tv/LoganRobo and on youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Tonight's game is Metaphor ReFantazio. All right, huddle up everybody, real talk here. We've been losing a lot of characters the past few streams of this game. Can everyone please just stay alive? Is that really asking that much? Thank you for tuning in to twitch.tv/LoganRobo and youtube.com/@LoganRobo. Please enjoy the stream. And as I said, please stay alive. And we are live! How is everybody doing? I see Bad Bandit is back saying hi. I think you're the first one here. Wow, it's taking a little bit longer than usual for people to file in. How you doing, Bandit? So tonight, we're going to be playing some Metaphor ReFantazio, and hopefully, it won't be as sad and tragic as the last few streams. We lost our dog, we lost our swan, our Scottish zebra came back to life, but we don't like that zebra. So, oh, great with a party of 2! And Queen Katie raided with a party 1. Double raids all at once. I don't think we got any mods here, so I'll go ahead and initiate a shout out for both of y'all. So first, a shout out for, what was that? The shout out's already happening. Looks like Crystal's taking care of it.
Oh, please have a scar. Please have a scar.
You just really want a scar?
Please have a scar! Oh.
What happened to you?
Okay, Blink, let me a scar.
Queen Katie was very excited for a scar. Thank you so much for the double raid, you two. Okay, so I'm guessing that was Queen Katie, so we're probably gonna have an, there's the oak clip as well.
Yeah.
The shout out happening.
But
Thank
if
you.
you are part of the cartel, then, like, you're probably evil enough to misuse totem pairs. So, you could actually be part of the cartel and no one would know.
The cartel reference, we talking about Breaking Bad? I miss Breaking Bad. But thank you so much, Oak and Queen Katie, for the raids. How are you doing? How was each of your streams? I popped in for a little bit of Queen Katie. Queen Katie was playing Storyteller, which I didn't recognize by name. But that's the one where you make the little, like, 6-panel comic strips and you edit them to get certain outcomes. It looked like fun. And Oak, I actually didn't realize you were streaming right now. What were you playing? Oak says, Oak DLL raid. Queen Katie doing the shout out. Thank you so much for handling the shout outs, Crystal. Oh, sorry, Crystal doing the shout out. I think I might have said Queen Katie doing it. Oak says, oh, Katie, hi. Oak says, double raid. Queen Katie said, watch out. The Queen raids and her bats are flying into our kingdom. So as I was saying, by the way, I hope today will be nicer to us. The past couple of streams of this game have been very tragic and very sad. And we've lost a dog, we lost a swan. I don't want to lose anybody else. But I feel like we're in that phase of the game now where the game is like, we're in the second half, maybe even the final third. We can start just killing off people willy-nilly. So we did reach a save point here. So we're gonna talk to everybody and then get some shut-eye. Queen Katie said, watch out, the Queen raids are about to fly into your kingdom. There's Crystal doing the shout-out for Crystal said, please have a scar. Bandit said, I'm gonna be playing P3R with your stream playing in the back. Oh, thank you, Bandit. I appreciate that. I hope you're enjoying P3R. I'm curious where you're at in the game right now. So let's talk to everybody here. First, Basilio. Oh, didn't think her crimes were the reason she helped us. You ask me. Even if she'd found me and Del that day with a conscience clean, she'd still have saved us. It's just who she is. Never stopped worrying about everyone around her, even at the end. We got to crush Louise. For her sake, too. I mean, she may have been a murderer, but she was a murderer to protect her sister, so that makes it okay. I don't think that's how the law works. I could be wrong. Though Rella was the prince's true assailant, she was but another victim of Fortin's schemes. So focused was I upon my own failures, I could not see a foe before my very eyes. My carelessness leaves a bitter taste in my mouth. You sure it's not the Bugsy lady? She's a bug eater.
I've never seen Juna like that before. She's always been so bright-eyed and cheery-faced. I don't think I can find the words to make her feel better, but I hope being there for her is some comfort.
Speaking of whom, where's Juna? Is she? Oh, there's Juna. You being a sad sack? Sad sack because your sister died? Yeah, I bet you are. Stroll, how you doing, Stroll? There we go. I could never justify cursing the prince, yet had I been in Rella's situation, I shouldn't dwell on such fruitless thoughts. We must honor her wishes and settle things with Louise. Hi, Esme. Rella did not deserve such cruelty then or now, forcing her to assassinate the prince, even threatening Juna's life to manipulate her. And all at the hands of the most virtuous, I'm saying that with little quotes, you see my little bat wings with the claws, man in the Sanctus Church. The truth is worse than the imagination of even the most hardened cynic. And how about you, Juna? And then, I should talk some chat, though, actually. Let's see, Queen said, wait, we really raided the exact same time? Pretty much, it was one after the other. I heard the raid sound, and I looked, and I saw both of you there. Oak said, yeah. Queen Katie says, amazing. Says, I had a great time with Storyteller. The logic with these characters, wow. Oak said, I actually deleted my save file, Celeste. No! Because don't you speedrun it, right? Well, I mean, in that case, you're probably good enough you can get it back. Are there like things that carry over from previous runs? Oak said, it's okay. It's not as bad as it sounds. I only had 5 hours on it, and I've already beaten the game several times. So I can probably get it back pretty quickly. Okay, good. Good. Queen Katie said it was a test stream I was doing to make sure I had the right settings on my new OBS. Seems to work great, so I can have a good Thursday this week. Nice. I'm glad the test one. I wish that Twitch had a feature where you could do a test stream that doesn't actually go live, that is just for your sake, and you could just like test out things and work out all the bugs instead of just like, all right, I'm live, come and watch me just like try things. So I'm glad it went well. Queen Katie, if I'd never been taken by the Cygnus family, maybe Rella wouldn't have gone through with it. It's not like me at all to dwell on it. I know, usually when I have a sister who dies, I just let it roll off my back. And now, and I know we can't change the past, but I can't stop considering all these what-ifs. Well, you seem very troubled and sad and in need of a friend, so I'm going to sleep with my fairy wife. Should I call it a day and settle in for the night? Yes! Rest up. Oak said my stream has like... Good night, Gallic. Rest well. My stream was like a 20-second buffer, and I only just realized it because I had my VPN on. Oh, I've never actually gotten a VPN. Are they, like, useful? I feel like it would slow down your internet. Like, if you tried to stream stuff with a VPN. Wait. Oh, are we going to Academia for something? Hi, Moore. I'm still trying to max out one of my archetypes to finish your last request. It seems Moore has summoned me to Academia. Really, your adventures are getting far too sad. Can I please stop watching them? Oh, apologies. There is one thing
I felt I should share with you.
Speak faster, bro. I couldn't tell if you were voiced or not. Moore seems discouraged for some reason.
Do you recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here?
Vaguely, I've been streaming this game for like 40 streams, 3 hours each.
I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here.
It's magic.
But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
Oh, you thought wrong. Our adventures have just been very, very sad. Queen Gaeta said, let this be a lesson to everyone here, by the way. Make sure you back up your OBS profile and scenes in case someone nuts happened. Someone was nuts? Someone got nuts? Queen Gaeta, there is something, said, I don't know why I said someone, brain weird. Bandit said, I'm not very far into the game. Akihiko is the most recent member I got. Oh, okay, cool. I vaguely remember when he had it. Yeah, because when we started, I think he was like injured or something. Yeah, I hope you're having fun, Bandit. And thank you again for keeping me on in the background while you're playing that. Okay, let's keep talking to more. Let's talk to more some more. Bye-bye.
You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy. After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory.
You gotta
stirs.
give props to Gallica for being able to sit cross-legs like that while she's flying. Because, like, she flies using wings. It's not like Superman flying like that. She's, like, curling those legs up. She's gotta have some, like, amazingly ripped abs.
I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Well, it seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The ice dragon, the divine relic, the magic that the saint cast upon her people.
Our dog getting Kamehameha'd.
If all
I'm
these
here.
magical
Now I want you
influences
to take a
arose
few
close
deep
to me,
breaths. Just try to relax.
Hey, Kim!
Try it with me. Breathe in, breathe out. Breathe in, breathe out.
Crap, I need more instructions to breathe in. Please, someone tell me to breathe in. I had to do it on my own. But thank you so much, Kim. I assume you're here to do your Streamly check-in. How you doing, Kim? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Sad things have been happening in the game, but I hope all is treating you well, even though it's like the middle of the night where you are. Thank you so much for doing the shadow for Kim. I assume that was probably Crystal who did that.
I would have sensed it. How could I miss them?
So what was he saying? If all these magical influences are close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them?
Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
Are you saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else?
Oh, so it's just their school that burned down and we gotta go find them or something like that? Oak says, I do speed run the game, but I recently been doing a casual 100% run and I deleted that save. Oh, that does sound awful then. Quick said, yeah, my dad suggested that, and I had to tell him that Twitch doesn't have that feature. Why don't they? I'm sure we are not the first people ever to think about that feature. Quick said, I wish Twitch had test streams. Lol. Oak said, I'd gotten the collectibles and beaten up to chapter 7 out of how many chapters in Celeste? And Oak says, so I'll either have to figure out how to hack a save or try to do a really quick 100% run. Quick says, add quote, well, you seem very troubled and sad and in need of a friend, so I'm gonna sleep with my fair wife. My fairy wife. She is fair. She is fair, Gallica, you are fair. Both in your morals and your kawaii-ness. Kawaii-desu-ness. Oak says, oh yeah, Bumbo, says Boo. Ah, Bumbo. That's scary, but how you do? I've been so glad that we've been seeing more of you recently, Bumbo. I feel like there was a while where we hadn't seen you, and I'm happy that we get to hang out with you more recently, Bumbo. Okay, let's play some more, and then I'll be back to the chat. I'll be back, Bumbo. I'll be back, everyone, I promise.
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself.
Huh?
My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land.
Oh, so maybe more isn't just one person. Maybe more is more than one person. Maybe more is like the entire Mage Academy, like just their essence in one person.
Dad Puzzles is trying to go back to sleep. Can you bring them back?
Vero! Vero, are you here, Vero? Blah!
B.
Blah, yeah. Thank you for the 10 minutes. Vero. Vero, Grimlock misses you and really wants you to stay. Me, Grimlock, miss Vero. Vero should stay instead of going back to fiddle with Vero's hot rod. That is an innocent Transformers reference. I don't know why Grimlock worded it that way. But Vero! How are you doing? If you really do need sleep, your health is obviously more important, but we love having you here, Vero. And I feel like I need some moral support if we keep having characters die in this game. But Vero! How are you doing? So maybe more is like the entire Mage Academy, like, fused or amalgamated into one person.
Just maybe. They might all be connected.
Because it sounded like whoever was in charge, either the king or the Sanctus Church or whatever, are the ones who destroyed the Mage Academy, and Moore said that he was imprisoned here by the former king. So I guess that would line up. And plus, I need to come up with new theories, because all of my theories have either been coming true or been getting past the point where they would have come true.
I feel in pursuit of the archetypes.
No,
We
Puzzles
may
doesn't
find the
need sleep.
truth
The only reason
of
they
your
are trying
life
to leave
and
is
of mine.
because of fiddling with their Roddy. If it makes it better, they are talking about their son. Boo.
Ah! Thank you very much for the 10 bits. If you want, I can get my hot rod as well. He's right over on the shelf, just right over there. I don't have to like stand up and go grab him. But I could do that. It's a different one. My rod is different than Vero's rod, but they're both hot. I should stop talking like that. I'm talking about Transformers characters, any lurkers that are out there. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak. And I hope Vero gets to stay. What was he saying? I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine.
One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis.
Oh, plural.
Clashes that power will decide.
It was sounding like on the 24th, we just have a boss fight against him. I was thinking that we might be... okay, I hope it's plural, because we still have a lot of follower bonds to do.
I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you.
Ba-da-ba-ba-ba-ba-bow. All right, I'm going to bed. I'm going to bed more.
Time marches on.
And the oh, it didn't show the... Oh, no, it does show the prince. Oh, but he doesn't have the... Does he not have the thorns around him? This is just him sleeping normally. He just happens to sleep in the same position as when he was cursed. So... In case you were wondering, Quigita says, fairy, and then Oak says, ad quote, I started fiddling with my Roddy. Crystal said, someone got deep nuts. Oak says, VPNs are not as good or as bad as people say. Oak says, Crystal with an emote. Oak said, we need quotes to be added. It's very important. Crystal says, nar, I don't want a side eye. And then Crystal adds a quote. Oak says, VPNs don't slow you down much at all unless you're streaming. Well, because they're like basically like a proxy in a different geographic place, right? So you don't just go to the internet, you gotta ping all the way over there and then go get the thing and then retrieve it back through there. I feel like that would slow things down. But maybe I'm wrong. Oh, and there was Kim with the stream lead. Check it out. Have a fun stream, y'all. Thank you again, Kim. It's so nice that you do that. And Vero says, and I'm leaving. No, Vero! Vero, we love you, Vero. Louis set the date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in an uproar over things, so there's no use in rushing back.
Very well.
I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trad by the day before. Let us prepare for departure on the morning of September 23rd.
But things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. What do you mean easy? Your brother died, bro. Hang on, I can become Basilio. I gotta move the chair out of the way. This is important. This is not important. I'm gonna pretend it's important. I'm gonna become Basilio. There we are. I'm Basilio now. Folded arms. I don't know why I have to do that when someone's head is hidden behind the camera. I apologize to whoever that is that's lurking on YouTube that you gotta put up with that as soon as you walk in here. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you. You know what I mean? Anyone. So maybe we're gonna have more gauntlet runner fights against the other candidates?
Yes.
No, I feel like most of them are dropping out though, right? Papa?
Quick, guys, kill his dog brother so the roleplay is realistic.
No! No! I don't have a dog brother. I have my cat, and if anybody harms a hair on Pepper, you're dead. I'm just saying. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate that. You're right. We've got to remember that the candidates other than Louise might be gunning for us, even from gunning for us from here on out. All right. So I guess they haven't all dropped out. I thought that one guy, crap, what was his name? Big Neck McGee Godot. I think he dropped out. Like he's gone now. Well, we still got Milo and Loveless and Julian, I think. There we go. Quest start.
Here.
Prepare
We've
for
got the fight of our lives ahead of us.
Wait, how is this?
Let's be ready for it.
How is the final battle not maxed out in rank? Prepare for the final battle, do-do-do-do. Ahead of my final battle, do-do-do-do-do, with Luis, my adversary decreed by fate, I will want to prepare as best I can, and then make my way to Grand Trad, where my supporters await. Hey, look, Queen Katie, there's Loveless right there in the background. He's waiting for us. The decisive battle against Luis, the final battle with Luis in Grand Trad approaches. Spend your time before the designated day to make sure you're fully prepared for the fight. This can't be like the final chapter, right? There's got to be another one after this. We get too many follower bonds. I wish these Atlas games would make it easier to max everybody out. Use your Skyrunner to fly to previously unreachable locations and brave new challenges. Be cautious of snow, an inclement weather condition around Altabury. Gather information in town about what powers Luis commands as an archmage.
All right.
Does that mean all like the places that would normally take days to get to, we can go just at once, like really quickly? Maybe that'll help us save some time? We only have to wait 10 days? I guess it makes sense. Yeah, the 23rd. And okay, we only have 10 days to prepare for our battle with Luis.
Let's make sure we're as strong as we can be before we face Luis. I only wish we had more time.
And then...
Keep an eye on Juna, but it's Basilio I'm worried about. They're holding up, but they both lost someone important to them.
You! What is it? You! I'm gonna save before we do anything else. Then we're gonna talk to Loveless. Then we probably need to do like a loop around Altabury, see who has side quests for us. Check, see if any of the side quests have deadlines. Then we'll prioritize deadline side quests, follower bonds, and just start maxing out as many of those we can. How you doing, Loveless? You being all grumbly? Oh, there's Basilio. Hey, I'll be right back. I gotta talk to my dog first. Hi, Basilio.
What to do?
Been thinking about it myself, you know, but I'm not used to doing all this thinking. Can't get me thoughts in order. Wish I could just skip town, put the whole thing from my mind, not have to think about anything. Maybe I should lend an ear to Basilio on our travels. Okay, so it sounds like we can't start our follower bond with him until we're driving somewhere. That sucks. Loveless! He's here, that darn black-hearted prince. You might think you're getting away with your wicked schemes, but I know all about it. I'll crush you and put an end to your blasted villainy.
Hey.
I thought he was gonna maybe be our friend by now.
Hold on, what you talk about? We've never done anything villainous in our lives.
What?
What's that? Still playing the innocent, are ya? Grand, suits me just fine. Next we meet, I'll settle this once and for all. Here, I'll tell you exactly where you can find me. Okay, so we gotta have a duel with Loveless, apparently. I'm waiting right here for you, scum. Don't even think about running. Okay.
There's a runner.
Loveless is Runner, the gauntlet runner of Loveless, one of the major candidates. And where's this? Malva. Do we have any side quests to take us to Malva? A quaint colony on the outskirts of Altabury, the villagers live in homes carved out of the mountains, preferring lives of self-sufficiency, notable primarily for its dairy farming. Oh, so we can milk some lactating beasts. I think there's been some sort of misunderstanding. Nonetheless, I'll kill him. I think Queen Katie's the only one that loves Loveless. If we run into him again, we might be unable to avoid a fight. Oh, they're gone. They are gone. Okay, so let's look for some side quests. Oh, it's these two, where the guy was like yelling at her, like, get back here from the edge. Steady on, my dearest, please. We mustn't give in to despair. A victory for Luis isn't guaranteed. The prince. Oh, others may have been defeated, but we can believe in the prince. Now come back from there, please. You gonna jump, lady? Oh, it's over for us! Sanctifex Fortin and Lady Rella both dead! If Luis is going to kill us anyway, I should just save him the trouble. We're doomed! I won't let him kill you. Luis doesn't know you exist. You are not the main character of his story or anyone's story. How rude! If you insist on being a degenerate little... hold on. Aren't you the prince? Yes! Oh, this country still has its prince! Oh, what was I thinking? We can't give up hope yet! Yeah, she was mad at me, but now she's okay. Oh, there's a side quest, dude! Side quest! What do you want to do for side quest? Portly man? And I should also read some more in the chat. Hang on. Let's see. Chris was saying to Kim, hello. Vera said, or Oak says, Vero! Crystal says, "Nar." Quick Gator said, "BRB gonna nab food." Never mind, Vero is here.
Hey guys, I just got off the phone with my daughter Amanda, who I definitely knew about before. I merely wasn't mentioning her for external reasons and not because I'm being controlled by a person who didn't know about her existence, and she wants me to ask about your skibidi Riz.
Beef. May I call you Beef, Mr. Longa? Beef. I have some terrible news. I have no skibbity riz. I lack skibbity riz. I am devoid of skibbity riz. A skibbity rizzler. I am not. Beef. I'm sorry. But thank you so much, Oak, for the 50 bits and for the Beef Longa. You should check out the Dream Daddy stream that I think there's 2 of them that me and Z Diggity did that kind of gave rise to Beef Longa as a character. I think it's still somewhere over on YouTube in the VOD archive. But thank you so much for the 50 bits, Oak. And see, Oak says, get back here. Crystal says, Vero, no. Vero said, you guys are meanies. Oak says, we lodge you. Crystal says, wait. Quigator says, Vero, you're cool. Crystal says, come back, please. And then Vero with a crying emote. Crystal says, if I delete it, will you come back? Oak says, no. Vero said, laughing, nah, I'm never coming back. No! Vero, we miss you. Okay, let's play some game, and then we'll see how more of this chat drama on Twitch plays out.
An elder and a fairy traveling together. Wait, you're that prince people have been talking about. All my life, commoners like me have been little more than tools in the hands of you nobles and royalty. Curse you! You drag us into your wars, you work us to the bone, and then you cast us aside. And just as I'd found something lucrative, darn it all!
About that.
Look, I don't know your life, but you're clearly struggling with something. Can you tell us what's going on?
Let's go, Gallican. Oh, I'd like to help.
Huh? Wait, so it's not just a rumor? There's a prince going around helping people? Well, I'm sure someone like me is near last on the list.
Well then,
You're welcome to be suspicious, but can you at least tell us what's going on?
I'm a craftsman. Used to be I made armor for soldiers, but these days I've decided to put my skills to blankets and clothing instead. These are dangerous times, though. Things being what they are, I haven't been able to get the thread I need. Why, this is the coldest winter we've had in years. We wake up and wonder if anyone's froze to death in the night, and it's only September. Gosh. Look, if you really are the savior they say you are, you think you can get the materials in my place? I can manage a reward, of course. How about, some custom armor? Made out of the materials you give me? Does it sound good? Leave it to me.
Oh, should I ask where can I get this thread?
Thanks.
Oh, thanks so much. I make my cloth by weaving durable spider silk. You can only buy it in a place called Malva. Oh, that's where Loveless is on the way to, so we can go kill him. Get that? Hopefully, en route, we can talk to Basilio, initiate his follower bond. We'll be good. Here, I'll show you where it is.
let's give it a
Warmth
shot.
in winter. I should travel to Malva to procure some durable spider silk, a material used in blankets and other articles for weathering the bitter cold. Get it? Weathering the cold.
That's a shame as far as I
That's
can
a
tell. I
choice
do
I
not
can
know
get
what
behind.
skibidi Riz means, but if my daughter likes it, then I do too. She does not have the hereditary grain of rice since she took after her birth mother's genes, that fop doodle who left me for the salmon. But
Oh, that
we love her all the
fop
same.
doodle.
Even without her grain of rice, we will support her, no matter what. Booby.
Ah! Oh, wait, no, that wasn't scary. I guess it's kind of scary. It's a little bit intimidating, but thank you very much for the 50 bits. Wow, those 2 Beef Longa TTSs in a row. I should read some more in the chat, though. Oak says Vero is still here and deleting it will do nothing. Chris says, very please, Vero. Bumba says, who it is? Oak says, Vero, would it make it better if I added to the quote that you were talking about your son? But VPNs aren't that useful unless you do a lot of torrenting or you want Netflix from other countries. Vero said, going back to sleep. No, Vero! Crystal edits the typo command. Crystal says, Vero, no! Vero said, I can't hear you, blah, blah, blah. Well, if you're blah, blah, blahing, then you can't sleep, because blah, blah, blahing is what vampires do. Blah, blah, blah. I can just goof off and say stuff like that. I don't think we have any lurkers on YouTube right now, so it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter what I'm doing. I can be very unentertaining for you, Mr. YouTube Googleson.
I guess we should head to Malva. Following the road there should be the safest option.
A village.
A quaint colony in the outskirts of Altabury, the villagers live in homes carved out of the mountains, preferring lives of self-sufficiency. Oh, we already read that before.
Let's help them out.
Okay, then let's head to Malva. There's no time to waste if his blankets are keeping people from freezing to death.
Well, is there a deadline on the quest? I wasn't paying attention. Is there? No deadline. So apparently it doesn't matter if people freeze to death. Gallica. Okay, we'll keep talking to people who got bubbles. We'll keep collecting quests, and then we'll do some follower bonds. How you doing, curious man? Oh, hiya. Or wait, that's not right. How doth thee fare, your highness? Some may still be skeptical, but not me. I have faith. You're the real prince. And this is my humble way of showing support. Please accept it. Hi, ill-begotten gain, a divine elixir.
Oh yeah, I did promise a story time.
Oh yes!
I actually have never watched Final Destination, and my buddy Paul managed to convince me to watch 3 movies so far. The thing is, they're pretty old, so all the sound effects that are supposed to be scary are mostly used in memes nowadays, so I couldn't.
So I couldn't for the life of me take it seriously. I've never seen any of the Final Destinations movies either. I did see, there was this meme like a few years back, I remember, where people would take scenes from Final Destination, like when all the weird Rube Goldberg, like, things would snowball into killing somebody, and they'd play like, was it the Me Shop music or like the Wii? It's like dun 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 dun. You know that music? And it was quite funny. I remember there was one where like this girl was doing gymnastics and was like on a beam or something. There was like a rusty nail sticking up or something like that. It was delightful. But how, other than the sound effects, how were they? Oh, Crystal popped to YouTube, says, how dare you be unentertaining, Logan. I'm sorry, Crystal. I didn't know you were there. I'll be entertaining, but just for you, Crystal. But thank you so much to the 10 bits Vero. It says 1 out of 2, so I look forward to the rest of the message coming up momentarily. Let's talk to Rudolph.
Yes, hello.
I keep forgetting about this dude here. So Forden, my primary obstacle among the candidates, is dead. What a fool, relying on something so unstable as religion for support. The only constants in this world are power and military might, and I, Rudolph, leader of the ReFantazio, am the perfect candidate to demonstrate this truth. Only Luis remains to challenge me, yet I do not know what other tricks he holds up his sleeve. Thus, before him, I ought to crush those irritating minor candidates. Huh?
For some reason, every damn location where everyone's very much gonna die, they always show all the kids and the grannies and the disabled kids, and it's becoming more funny than sad because of how deliberate it is. Also, side note, Therese, this guy in the second movie who has a race car and
I don't know his name because I keep calling him Roddy. Oh, and that was 20 bits! Vera, I'm assuming that was on accident that you gave me an extra dime. I'm sorry. I'm sorry that I have a dime that should belong to you, but thank you for your generosity. Thank you, Vero. I really appreciate that. And I hope that you're still able to enjoy the movies, even if they're like, these are cheesy. But I think that even in and of itself could be a type of enjoyment. So thank you very much, Vera, and for the report back on those movies. Anybody else in chat seen those Final Destination movies? Again, I've not seen any of them. Okay.
Honestly.
Sheesh, what's this guy's deal? Upset he can't measure up to Luis?
Rest assured that you too will be part of my purge. Before I deal with Luis, I will send you to your grave.
We should just stab him right now. I got a sword. I've been skateboarding. I just stab, and then we're done.
I have no need to obfuscate my whereabouts. Here is my destination.
Next destination. Oh, so I guess we're supposed to hunt down all these guys?
Dismissed.
If you're bold enough to fight, then come and face me.
There's a runner.
I mean, we're in second place. I don't know if it behooves us to have to fight with everybody. I guess it might be good for experience. The Gauntlet Runner of Rudolph, one of the major candidates.
Let's see here.
That's Rudolph's runner.
Wasn't there a Christmas song, Run, Run, Rudolph?
In fact, I think I'll sweeten the deal to ensure you don't turn tail. If you beat me, I'll give you a weapon that's extremely effective against monsters.
Just like all monsters? I fight a lot of those.
What say you? If you're foolish enough to fight me, this only makes it more interesting.
This candidate can't be allowed to continue like this. A fight is inevitable. Oh, and gone. Okay, so it's a good thing we're checking with all these people. We find out whomst we have to killst. Coming up soon. All right, once again, we're just doing another quick lap around the city here. Find other side quests. Does the map show people that got side quests? I think it kind of does. We'll talk to the randos as well. Hi, affluent noble.
Truth be told, I am a playwright. I'm preparing to stage a number of my works here to help cleanse lingering memories of the Opera House tragedy. But I'm not free to make up stories as I wish. There are various constraints, you see, especially for fairy tales. Considering the lack of both greenery and fairies in Alderbury, I would have thought I'd be able to depict fairies more freely, but oh, what a shame indeed. I apologize if I've rambled, but when my works do eventually hit the stage, I hope you'll consider attending a showing at the Opera House. I thought he was gonna ask to cast Gallica in, because she's literally a fairy.
I beg your pardon.
Well-informed scholar, I heard you paid a visit to the Mage Academy. I've rather fond memories of the place, considering I was once a student there myself. The frigid temperatures there were well suited for the study of magic, little in the way of flora and fauna, so the maglet didn't fluctuate much between seasons. The ruins are a sorry sight now, aren't they? Ever since the academy closed down. Yeah, closed down. The fruits of our labors have ended up in the hands of the crown theocracy to boot. When I think of our research being used for igniters and accumulators and the like, well, suppose I'd better stop there. Wouldn't want to be tried for contempt. Oh, more people to talk to. Conceited believer! I should read some more in the chat, though. Crystal says to Vero, stay with us! Oak said there are 9 chapters, but chapter 9 is DLC. Crystal says, please! Oak says, and it has no collectibles. Vero says, I'll only stay because Crystal is awesome. You know what? That's a good reason to stay, because Vero and Crystal, you're both awesome. Queen Katie says, what about me? I didn't do anything. Queen Katie's awesome, too. Vero said, fair. Katie is also awesome. Oak says, we love you, Vero.
A dime for that Roddy mention. Also, the movies are so cheesy and they're just, why shouldn't you watch the Final Destination movies if you have OCD? The movie series, they can get too gory, so they're not for everyone, but the ridiculous factor is too much that I didn't mind it enough. Cheerton.
Mind enough, they would keep flashing hints on how a person will die, and it was so fun to, me and Paul would scream and point at small hints and just turn into being suspicious of everything and everyone. I would imagine, because how many of those movies have they come up? They've got to get to the point where they start doing red herrings and stuff. Like, I'll see a guy, like, skateboarding in the street, like, zigzagging across the street without looking. They'll cut to, like, somebody who's, like, drunk driving, like, oh, I should start texting on my phone. Drunk, oh, where am I going? And then he probably gets there and, like, swerves out of the way and doesn't hit the guy, and then a piano falls from the sky and crushes him. Something like that, I would imagine. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Vero. And they do sound like they'd be fun movies. I wish I had, like, friends that... Well, I have friends, but I had friends who were more able and willing to use the time to, like, come on over and watch bad movies with me. I think I'd enjoy that very much. It's possible Sanctism was guilty of its own share of hubris and misdeeds. But what's done is done. You can't simply expect us to suddenly change our ways. He is truly a conceited believer. Irritated monk.
Why, you little...
Luis's supporters are becoming more brazen by the day. Thank you, Oak. I'll read some chat in just a second. Who knows what they might do to us if he wins. I'll read some chat, Oak. Let's see. Vera says, I'm getting the jingle treatment. I don't have my keys in here. I need to dangle them, though. Oak says, laughing. Bumbo says, thanks. I didn't think you missed me. What? No, of course I miss you, Bumbo. Said I was just with other streamers. I thought this was an open relationship. It is. You're allowed to, like, watch whomever you want. But we like you, Bumbo, and we miss you when you're not here. So it's good to see you. You're never obligated or required to be here, but it's always nice when we do have you. Vera says, even you, Logan. Wait, what did I do? Vera, what did I do? Oak said, oh yeah, also I watched last Metaphor VOD. I gossiped lots in spoiler chat. It's been a sad couple of streams, Oak. And Vera said, Oak, you should totally learn about Hot Rod. Okay, let's keep going here. Is this our punishment for robbing the pagans of this land? Is history so inclined to repeat itself? At least he's recognizing they've done bad things. Okay, let's keep checking out more of Alderbury. And then, yeah, we'll probably drive over to that Malva place, which will allow us to hang out with Basilio to initiate his follower bond. Actually, I should also just check to see if anyone else is available for just, like, regular hangouts right now. Which is button. There we go, this button. Looks like Yufa wants to level up. Maria wants to level up. We should probably prioritize Yufa, since she's close to the point where that she'll be able to get full maximum experience even when she's not in the party. If we can do that for Yufa and Juna, and eventually Basilio, that'll give us a lot more flexibility. There is a side quest. How you doing, obsessive soldier?
Why, you little...
Why, you little... We're out of options. The only way out of this is to slay Luis myself. And with that decided, I must head to the royal capital to do the dark deed. I hope that later in the game we're fighting Luis and we're doing a boss fight and he gets the upper hand and we're like, oh no, we're dying. And then this guy, obsessive sanctus soldier, comes swinging out of nowhere and delivers the killing blow to Luis. He's like, remember me, B-words, ha-ha! He's the hero we need. Huh?
Wait, you can't mean you want to plan to fight him all by yourself. Don't be so reckless. Let's recruit him. Dude, we're doing the same thing. We could use the help. Be on our team. Be our friend, Bullethead.
An elder and a fairy? You must be that self-proclaimed prince. Don't attempt to stop me. It's too late to turn back.
I'm not stopping you. I want to help you, bro.
If Luis becomes king, this country will turn into a living heck, one where my wife, my child, and my elderly parents will all be culled.
Crap, I hope this guy doesn't die in this side quest.
I guess, but...
I get that, and we don't want it either, but getting yourself killed won't help. We'll take care of Luis, so hold your position, soldier.
Well now, what are we on about?
What proof do you have that you can accomplish such a mission? Your performance in the tournament was impressive, but it's hardly enough. My mind is set, so you'll have no luck trying to stop me.
And however, I guess if you can prove yourselves to be stronger than the famed Zeocroptos. Zeo, that means electricity, right? So it's going to be a lightning cyclops in the Tower of Insolence. So then it's a different story.
Even within the army, it's feared for its strength. If you can defeat it, then maybe I can trust it.
We gotta prove ourselves to Obsessive Sanctus Soldier. He's my new favorite character other than Gallica. I'll prove it!
Huh?
Well...
We'll be risking our lives to stop you from risking yours. Lovely. All right, tell us about the Zeocropos.
North of Altabury, there's a place called the Tower of Insolence. Many fearsome monsters live there, but the Zeocropos is the greatest of them. Adventurers go there seeking fame or treasure, but they either never return, or they come sprinting out with tears in their eyes and their tail between their legs. If you want to know the specific location or the details about the monster, you should probably ask the informant. Defeat the Zeocropos and bring me its bramble thorn baton as proof. If you can, that is.
Give it a shot.
Yay, I want to save this man. He is important to me. Oh, and it'll increase our courage. We need that for Alonzo, I believe, still.
If we do nothing, he might really go and try to fight Luis, so we should probably go defeat that monster. First off, though, we should stop by the Altabury informant.
Anybody else down here? No, it's just a rock. Okay, any more side quests? Anybody else just want to talk? Just want to, hey, you're the guy that we snuck past. You didn't get fired. Guard. The guard who used to be here has gone. Oh crap, he did get fired. Has gone missing apparently. We made a man lose his job.
No one told me the details, but rumor has it that someone slipped right past him and entered through the service door. He made a blunder and simply walked away from his security duties. Duties. Then again, he didn't strike me as the responsible type, so maybe it was for the best that he moved on.
Okay, so he quit of his own volition. I still feel bad. We ruined a man's livelihood. Opera House guard!
What to do?
We had maximum security enforced at the Opera House, and His Eminence was still murdered. Luis crushed our finest men like bugs under heel. He's a monster in a man's skin. Real prince or not, he's too much for you to handle.
Oh, I already stabbed him once with a magic stick. I bet I could do it again. I should also read some more in the chat as we talk to Furious Monk.
Irreverent.
Let's see. Quigata said, okay, now I'll go get food. I'm sad though. I don't have wafers anymore. Do you have any other kind of good snacks though? I got a lot of stuff here. I got some chocolates. I got some Pepperidge Farm distinctive mint Milano cookies. Oak says, it does slow things down, but not by much. Vera said, Katie with no wafers is like Logan. Is like Logan noises. Like Logan.
Hello, I'm thinking of moving away. The chef's hat just really isn't doing it for me anymore. You never seem to use it, so it's been depreciating in value much more than housing normally does. I'm not sure if I can afford a new place to live right now. What is the rent like in your
walls? Boo. Well, Oak, if you can't afford to live under the chef's hat and Ratatouille me anymore, I believe isn't it Nora who claims to live in my walls, or is that in my vents? She might have a better idea, because I actually, I rent this place. So you'd have to talk to my landlady. She's the one who charges the money for it. So, Hopefully not too bad though. This house is very poorly made, and so it has next to no insulation, and so you don't have to worry about that fiberglass insulation. So it's gonna get really cold in the winter and really hot in the summer, but there's probably plenty of room in the walls, and mice tend to infest there in the winter if I don't make sure to keep up with the traps and the bait and stuff like that. So you could have friends. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. Oh, and over on YouTube, Crystal says, I've only seen one movie and forgot almost all of it. I have a feeling that the Final Destination movies aren't like the type of thing you go to really see a cohesive story. You probably get a setup, it's like, hey, these kids cheated death, Grim Reaper's getting creative with Rube Goldberg-like devices. And then at the end, it's like they either all die or defeat death. I don't know how it works. I should probably watch one of these days. Let's see, back over here on Twitch. Yeah, Vera was saying, Katie with no wafers is like Logan noises. Like Logan noises. Oak said, internet these days is so fast that it doesn't make a super noticeable difference. Vera said, wait, no. Oak says, like Logan noises. Vera said, Logan with no Logan noises. Oak says, Fidelio dying on 9/11 is the worst thing to ever happen on that day. Well, the problem is this is in the future, we've established. So that means that, like, historically, real 9/11 did happen in this universe. But the real tragedy is they said they would never forget. But they forgore. They forgore 9/11. That darn Louise has gone too far. We haven't forgotten what that brute did right here in our home of Altabury. Oh, Prince, let us meet strength with strength. If that jerk has a home, one day we shall deliver unto him his punishment. Good talk, bro. Good talk.
Hello there.
Okay, any other side quests around here? Oh, there we go. There's a bubble, not a side quest, but it's a bub. Pardon me, Your Highness. It grieves me to inform you, but unless you are in possession of a permit, I am unable to grant you passage on this road. I just wanted to talk to you. You had a bubble over your head. I didn't want the road. I wanted you, my friend. Oh, let's talk to this person down here.
Talking nonsense.
Pontifical Sanctor.
Just between you and me, I've finally uncovered the truth. His Eminence Forden is actually alive. He's just in hiding, biding his time until he can strike Louise down. Huh?
Teddy is the most overhated Persona character. Bro just wants to be loved.
Oh, Noobly, thank you so much for the 10 bits. I would argue that Morgana is a bit overhated because I liked Morgana. And then I started posting like Morgana clips on TikTok. And people got, like, by the way, I gotta say, so I gotta vent very briefly. TikTok is a social media platform that requires way too much babysitting, okay? So, like, today, I had a video, like always, like every day, scheduled to auto-upload today, like this morning. And I didn't really check it. A few hours later, I'm like, I'll check and see how that video is doing. It's like, it'd been up for like 3 hours at that point, check it. And they'd been deboosting it. They only showed it to like 5 people. I could tell I wasn't, I don't think I was shadow banned again because I was still getting like notifications from other things, but it only showed to like 5 people. And this is like 3 hours later. So I deleted it, re-uploaded it. I think I changed one word in the title. It wasn't even a bad word because I always use one word title. It was the one where Wendo pretends to be a robot in Spirit of Justice. So I'd called it Beep because it was like Beep Boop. So I changed the Beep to Theory because it was Athena's Theory. Gave it a slightly different thumbnail and re-uploaded it. And then it's showing it. But now the problem is it's showing it to like too many people. It's not doing very well numbers. It showed it to like 900 people and only like 20 people liked it. And so it's like, stop it, TikTok. Just be normal for once. But anyway, I was not a fan of Teddy because he squirted his eye sparkles at Chie, but to each their own. If you like Teddy, Noobly, I think you're allowed to like Teddy. I just feel like Morgana got a lot of hate, but thank you very much for the 10 bits.
Do not mistake me. These are God's own words. Now I must gather together those who know the truth.
We're getting fun little bits of characterization from peeps. Okay, looks like that's about it up here. So let's just check the rest of the town real quick, and then I guess that's everybody. So we'll either be able to hang out with you. I think we should probably go and do that one-day trip to unlock Basilio's follower bond. I keep wanting to say social link or even confidant, and then we'll do that, and then just start doing follower bonds aplenty. All right, yeah. Is there any place that we haven't been to here? I feel like we've checked out most of the city. I still don't have the lay of the land. This game has very large towns that are not really intuitively laid out, and they just kind of dump them on you all at once. So I'm just gonna check real quick this last bit of this area. Oak says, we will never harm Pepper. Okay, good. Atlantic says, hey, I'm late. Hey, Atlantic, how you doing? Oak says, only your dog, brother. Well, that's fine then. Do whatever you want, I don't care. Oh, and there's Julian. So I guess we could debate him, but we really don't need to. How are you doing, stern clergyman? Sanctism's fall is nigh. Who among you dares utter such sacrilege? This impiety cannot stand, lest charlatans soon announce the death of God. Blasphemy will not be tolerated. Sanctism is eternal. Our faith shall rise from the ashes, delivering salvation for all those who pray. Good talk, bro. I want to talk to you. I don't want through. I just want to talk to you. Let me talk to you, bro. Oh, I got past you. You're not good at your job.
Hang on a minute, you.
Might you be? Your Royal Highness? Oh, pardon me, sire, but may I inquire if you're in possession of a permit? Pains me to say this, but without a permit, I'm unable to allow you passage to the Opera House. Unfortunately, many of the city's authority figures still remain suspicious of you. Please, forgive me, Your Highness.
I like that some of the guards are nice to us. Whinging woman. In his younger days, my husband was a gifted teacher. I have fancied he might be the fabled merchant king reborn, but ever since his eminence Forden passed, he won't set foot outside the house. More than a merchant, I need a hero king's prowess. Lady, I could be your hero king, but I'm in a committed relationship with my fairy. How'd I miss these guys up here? There's more people with bubs. How you doing, collector? Oh, need something? If it's shops you're looking for, I saw a bunch of them past that bridge. There's a weapon shop, an armor shop, even an item shop. Their wares were nothing to scoff at either. I appreciate the energy of the shops in Brylehaven, but I think the selection in Altabury rivals theirs, quite honestly. My collector's heart is aflame. Did they sell... Oh, it was Stroll. Look what you doing, Stroll. Why are you resaying at the lamppost? If they're a collector's shop, they ought to sell, like, toys and model kits and stuff. Hang on. Let's see, Atlantic said he's already hurting dogs. No, it's 2 streams ago. Luis did. Oak says he always hurts dogs. We're just discussing his last victim. Atlantic says fair. Quickita says back with ice cream. Oak says it says final battle, but knowing Atlas, there'll probably be another month after that. I hope so. I'm trying to figure out how many dungeons. I figure there's probably at least 2. I'd love it if there were 3, considering how many follower bonds we still have here. Oak says, like in P3, they said the final battle about the hanged man, and then there was like an entire extra month before the real final battle. Quickita said, Logan, I have a request. When you get into the next dungeon or quest or bounty thingy, could you see if you could equip Doggo Bro in a P4 outfit? Oh, sure, absolutely. Remind me when we get there. But yeah, we could definitely do that. Thank you for the request, Queen Katie. Luis has thrown the gauntlet down with a time and a place for our confrontation with confidence. We know that confidence is no bluff. We must be as prepared as possible before we confront him. Thanks, Droll. Anybody down here? Wee-oo, 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 pichoo. You zealous believer, Your Highness, might you be interested in any of our city's finest weapons or armor? Please allow me to guide you. I feel like the last time I was down in front of a shop talking to someone, they're always like racist, like, Elder, you can't buy our crap. Oh, a wealthy U-Chief? Oh, there's a rich little U-Chief. I mean, looks normal, but apparently he's got money. Whew, that was a rather trying day, though I must say that Ishkir magnate wasn't much of a threat, not a threat in the slightest, I dare say. That's what one gets for underestimating a U-Chief. I suggest that you refrain from cheating me like that as well. Perish the thought. Anyone attempting to fool you is betraying their own lack of business acumen. I'll never forget that Ishkir's face when the deal was finalized. The fool! That was the expression of someone who only tasted the poison in their food once they were 3 courses in. Wow, wealthy U-Chief is not a nice person, but a shrewd businessman. Hey, Yufa. Hi, Yufa. I'll hang out with you later. How you doing, Idleman? Well, who'd have thought it had come to this? Even the city folk are divided on who to support. Perhaps if an elder like you can become king, we Mustari may one day be treated more kindly. Oh, anybody else? Bubbles, I'm sorry this takes so long, but I want to talk to everybody. I figure that you know, this is a full game. We got to get all the content we want. I got to read some more of the chat, though. Quickita said, I want to see him in the uniform. Quickita says, add code, hey, I'll be right back. I gotta go talk to my dog first. Oak says, Katie, pay attention. Loveless here. Quickita says, Loveless with a heart. Oak says, he is without love. Quickita said, we're gonna murder love. That's a little bit. Just a little bit. Maybe we'll get a choice whether to let him live or to execute him. Oak says, sorry, Katie. Should I get ice cream to be like Katie? Queen Katie says, maybe. No, I think that needs to be a thing. From now on, every time we find someone that Queen Katie loves, we must kill that character in-game. That's why we should play like a real free open world, not free like money-wise, but like letting you do anything open world game like Oblivion than any NPC that y'all fall in love with, we can just murder, probably. Oak says, Booby, I feel like Beef has been less drunk recently. Now that his son was bored, he laid off the booze. He is a responsible parent. By great fortune, the priestess of Etria graced me with her presence just the other day and honored my humble self with a conversation. When she removed her mask, she wore her mask and we missed it. She's adorable when she has her mask on. I would swear her expression was that of blessed relief. She spoke exuberantly of your adventures together. I think she likes me, hee. How you guys doing, merry woman? This chill goes straight through you, doesn't it? Though I suppose it's not as cold as the Everfrost Forest. The Everfrost Forest? Can't say that's familiar, sorry. I see, you're new to this city, right? Well, there's this place where it's always bitterly cold and snows year-round. ... I'll keep talking. I hope no one keeps listening. What is this? Oh, it's the stairs down there. Pew, pew! Hey, another Eugene! Worrywart man! The way this competition is going makes me uneasy. Too many people are finding an excuse to abandon their inhibitions and morality. Oh, I get invitations for so many orgies. But not that I'm against orgies, I just have social anxiety. I cannot perform when other people are watching. As though their support for certain candidates entitles them to attack others, and their numbers are increasing by the day. Oh, I've seen people spit the foulest insults at candidates who lost. It's harsh to watch. Anyway, I gotta go. I got an orgy. Enjoy your orgy, little fuzzy guy.
Hey!
Hey, did you hear that? It sounded like someone in pain. I think they might be nearby. It's probably this guy, the guy who looks like he's in pain. Let's talk to this fellow first. Anxious believer! Every day I grow more fearful for my safety. How ironic to now feel most secure in the district where the poorest folk reside. Alas, if it weren't brimming with tourists visiting for Saints' Day, I could be relaxing in the soothing embrace of the hot springs at this very moment. That's right, we still gotta have a hot spring episode, right?
All very nice.
Man in pain. This hurts. Oh, it's you. Oh, I've heard rumors about you. Look, I'm in dire straits. Think you could spare me a medicinal herb or two? He's in pretty rough shape. A medicinal herb would go a long way, and you have 9 on hand. Want to give him one? Spare him just one. Thanks. Yeah. I was drinking at my local when some nutter started a row with the patrons. All I said was, I don't care for Luis, and the maniac pulled a knife on me. Things are crazy all over, eh? But thanks for saving me, your highness. Hey, you're a right decent fella. Hey, tainted threads and tailbait. Tainted threads. Oh, he died. Luis's supporters are becoming more fanatical by the day. We need to act and fast. Anybody down here? Oh yeah, what's this? Oh, it's a magic shop. Okay, are we able to go into the hot springs? I think I tried to once and Gallica said, no, we gotta do other things. I wanna try and go in there. But I'm gonna read some more in the chat. Oak says, although that means while Beef was pregnant with veal, he was still drinking. This guy is just French Godot. Vera said, 20 whoops, there you go. 10 Ferrari mentioned. Queen Katie says, lol, salute to 20 bits.
Oh, geez.
Apparently there's a hot spring in here. This must be the bathing spot Yufa was talking about. Seems like it's all booked up for the near future. When the crowds are thinned down, let's come here again. Yes, let's do that. Please, Gallica. Please, Gallica. Let's go to a hot spring together. Okay, I think, is that everybody? Oh no, there's one more speech bubble up here. So did we only get like 1 or 2 side quests? Maybe 3, I guess, if we count like all the Gauntlet Runner people we gotta kill. Hot Springs Fancier. Hey there! Ever had a dip in the mine hot spring? Unfortunately, it's too crowded to partake in the waters of the moment, but there's no finer place to relax in town. Let me tell you, it'll set your mind and body right. When you have a chance, you really should have a go sometime. It's crowded right now because of Saints' Day, so the hot spring will have to wait until after we take down Luis. Hope we get a chance to visit. I hope so too. So it sounds like maybe there will be some stuff after this fight. Okay, I think that's... Oh, no, here we go. Here's somebody. An earnest monk. If you truly are His Highness the Prince, heed my warning. The city's guard detail is reaching its breaking point.
More and more people are joining Luis and his legion of deranged followers, and while I'd like nothing more than to put my faith in your victory, your highness... oh yeah, we got one more area. There's like a long street after this bridge. Let's see, Oak said, Vero, are you still gonna fiddle with him? Quikita said, I've never seen Final Destination either. Oak said, I got ice cream. I'm just like Katie, for real, for real. Hang on, I gotta scroll in the chat, but I gotta pause here to allow my cursor over there. Oak says, I think TikTok thinks Nora is a bot. The TikToks are getting like no views. Well, that's what it was like when I first started. I mean, it took quite a while before it finally like, oh, there's a little, is that one of those golden beetle things? Huh? There's an insect emitting a strange light. I still don't know what the heck to do with these things. I've collected so many of them. Okay, we got a few more bubs to pop. What are you doing here? I love that you can hear someone, oh, the prince. Monolith gazer. Oh, that's right, we talked to him before. Let's get a good view of that monolith.
Oh there.
Oh there, the monolith appears to be regaining some of its former luster. I do hope it portends good things to come. All right, thanks for talking to a stranger, buddy. Your parents would be disappointed in you. Okay, we got some more. What are you, ebullient? Ebullient, man? Ebullient, I'm sorry, I need to Google that. Ebullient. Cheerful and full of energy. I'd like to enlist as a soldier at the recruitment center. By righteous faith, I intend to uphold the public order of Altabury. Besides, if I can become a soldier, I'll be able to go on expeditions to different regions. There's one place in particular I've wanted to see for quite some time. It's a tower to the north called the Tower of Insolence. I've heard many a rumor about the view, but I simply must see it with my own eyes. Is this a recruitment center? Can we get some bounties? Let's see. Oak says, which makes sense because the first thing I did was make an account and then immediately schedule 30 videos. They probably think it's a bot account and isn't showing the videos to anyone. Again, it might just be that it takes a while for the algorithm to figure you out. My first like bunch of videos took like forever. Hey, how you doing, diligent soldier? Even the finest igniter is useless if you don't have the body to support it. Train, then train some more. Don't want to die, then train to live to train. Ha, ha, closery.
Wow, he's even incorporated prayers into his workout grunts.
We gotta have good workout grunts. Bulletin board. There sure are a lot of wanted posters.
Hey look, a bounty hunter rankings! You're up to 5th place! We have been finishing more bounties. Katarina might be within our, huh? She's in 2nd place now! I know she's in the tournament too, but what's up with that?
She dropped out of the tournament. We need to find her. Maybe if we do more bounties, we'll run into her.
In any case, we're definitely
What the? Did you guys see this? At the top of the screen, that is Gallica's foot. I'm talking to her over there, and she is dipping her foot in front of the camera.
He's like, here we go, something for the degenerates. There's my foot. There's one another. Oh, there's my foot again. Oh, my foot. Want to see more of my foot? Oh, there's my foot. I'm just showing you my left foot. There's my foot. Barefoot. On the screen. There you go. Foot.
Stop it, Gallica! I thought you and I were in a committed relationship. Don't be showing your foot to any Tom, Dick, and Harry out there.
In any case, we're definitely closing the gap. Let's keep it up.
Huh?
Hey Logan, why did you immediately recognize Gallica's foot?
I know every inch of my wife. We are one. We are united, body and soul. Should you be surprised? I recognized Penny Nichols from her legs the other day. So of course I would recognize Gallica for her dainty little footsies, even though I'm not into said foot. Well, I'm into Gallica, but not her feet. I mean, her feet are fine as far as feet go. I don't particularly care about feet, but anyway. Thank you for the 10 bits. Also, holy crap, how are we an hour into stream? I have done nothing. I know I always say that a lot, but I really mean it this time.
Anyone catch your eye?
Anyone catch your eye? You want to see the contracts? I'm counting on you, Your Highness, in quotes says. We got a new one, 120,000 for Ice Beast Kaimenzan. Traceless threat. I need to slay the Ice Beast Kaimenzan in Everfrost Forest north of Altabury. The informant at the tavern on Diafranco Street in Altabury should have more details. This contract should be suitable for someone of your skill. I'd like for you to quickly take down the ice beast Chimenezan that's appeared in Montario. Some don't believe it exists. It's a legendary monster said to inhabit the snowy mountains. Lately, though, we'd have a number of sightings come in. Witnesses report seeing a two-headed beast with a white body that blends in with the snow. Soldiers were dispatched to search for it, but the majority of them never returned. I just assumed that they fell in love with it and stayed behind to mate. They might have died, but I headcanon the mating. After that, a whole delegation was dispatched to deal with it, but they found no success. The monster had left nary a footprint behind.
So it's smart enough to cover its tracks?
Well, it might be the soldiers mating with it that are covering its tracks to protect it.
This type of thing we can't ignore, but dealing with it's gonna take a lot of effort.
So how about it? Do you accept? At this rate, it's only a matter of time before it starts seeking out victims in the neighboring areas.
I'll take it!
Oh, now that's what I like to hear. The beast lurks in a place called Everfrost Forest, located north of Alterbury. For more information about it, go ask the informant in Alterbury.
But this beast doesn't leave tracks behind, right? Even if we could fight it, we won't accomplish much if we can't find it in the first place.
Well, a report did mention that it appeared shortly after a Valmo in that forest was killed.
Oh, so it's gonna be one of the things where we gotta kill a bunch of Valmo?
Other than the Kaimenzan, the Valmos are the strongest beasts out there. Maybe the target monster knew something was up after it sensed the Valmos' defeat.
I see. Well, we don't have any other leads, so we should set our sights on a Valmo.
If you do manage to slay it, bring me its frost point horn. With that as evidence, I'll be able to give you the reward.
Yay!
Let's do it.
I need to slay the ice beast Carmenzan in the Everfrost Forest north of Alterbury. The informant at the tavern Franco Street in Alterbury should know more details. I need to have a sip of water. I'm getting thirsty, and then I gotta read some chat. Oh, it's way up there!
You're sure?
Does that run past Rudolph's Gauntlet Runner?
Everfrost Forest sounds awfully cold, but it does look like we could fly there, right?
Oh, it looks like it does. So we can kill him on the way.
And right
So
there's a labyrinth.
convenient of them to be in unkillable paths. All right, so we're gonna let's talk to the last couple people. It sounds like we should also stop by the informant, and then we need to start hanging out with our friends. Let's see. Oak says it's honestly probably a good thing that they're trying to deprioritize videos from suspected bots. And Krista with an emote. Oh, we got more people to talk to over here. Let's see. I gotta scroll down the chat a little bit. Quickity said, well, Oak, were you tagging the videos? Oak says, yeah. Quickity says, weird. Krista says, Hotorodo. Vera says, yes, it's exactly those red herrings. And then they die in the most unexplainable way. I love that. Vera said, speaking of Roddy, have you gotten to see French Hot Rod? God, I hate French Hot Rod. Vera says, ugh, French Hot Rod in the Bayverse movies, I mean. Montario was once a land of pagans, you see. In guiding them down the righteous path, we truly believed we delivered them from evil. But looking back now, it may have been hubris on our part. It took losing everything, but now I understand how it feels to be robbed. Could the Sanctist be responsible for producing the abomination that is Luis? Well, I mean, kind of. Forden literally framed him for attempting to assassinate the prince. Flustered guard. Your Highness! Oh, I can tell how pleased. You can't tell how pleased I am to see you back safely, mainly because I'm wearing a helmet. Can't see my face. If in truth you are the real prince, as a servant of the state, I swear my fealty to you. Thank you. All right, have we seen everything? Anything else up here? There's some chat. Troubled crier. An independent Rosante state, he says, that Rudolph, his ideals for the future are so naive. He hasn't given any thought to the welfare of the other tribes. He's doing exactly what the pagans of Virga Island did. You're absolutely right. The nerve! It's clear the man has the mental aptitude of a pagan at least. How's he even survived till now?
Honestly, it's Yufa and Adeni I feel bad for getting lumped in with him.
All right, I think is that everybody? I think we have talked to everybody now. So we can go to the informant. We can hang out with our friends. Oh, no. One more person. Ah, I'm gonna crash.
Luis is the only one left, isn't he?
Good horse. traveling performer. The townspeople are privy to recent events via letters sent out by carrier pigeon, though I dare say there's nary a soul who expected a winner-take-all duel between the prince and Luis, unpredictable as ever fate is. Why can't they just have the little two-way mirror FaceTime app that I have? Seems like that'd be pretty useful technology. Or magic or whatever. Town crier. Word has it you are sanctioned by Lady Rella. I know it's not my place to say this, but best of luck to you. Thank you. And that's gotta be everybody, right? I think it is. I think, oh, wait, where am I going? Oh, just this path down here. Oh yeah, we saw somebody dying down here before. Okay, we've talked to everybody, great. So let's go find the informant, buy those things, and then, or I guess we could always wait until Idol's Day? What's the calendar? What day is today? Yeah, we'll wait until right before we do one of those, or if it's Idol's Day. So let's go ahead and save, and then let's try and see if we journey to one of those places to kill some stuff. We'll do the Loveless one, and if that will count as a journey in order to initiate Basilio's follower bond. If not, we'll reload from this point and hang out with either Yufa, probably Yufa. Maria's is less of a priority at the moment. So yeah, let's head to our gauntlet runner.
Go.
Oh, there's a poll up on Twitch. Sorry, YouTube, you can't see the poll. The poll says, paid, who are you voting for? Forden, Luis, Mantis, Logan, not Mantis, or community member Bumbo? Ooh, those are tough choices. I will vote for community member Bumbo. Oh, with the pa.
If you go to the bathroom in the Gauntlet Runner, you get extra luck stat.
This is...
I'm sorry, I just cleared my throat right into the microphone. That was probably really gross sounding. I think I tried to mute and I unmuted. I am so sorry. I am so sorry. That was so gross. I apologize. Please forgive me, everybody. That's going to chase away all the lurkers. Orgo sugar. I hate it. I always have that for like 3 or 4 weeks after I get any cold. Now I feel very embarrassed. Here's the toilet. Or the washroom. Which do I want? A toilet or the washroom?
All right.
Maybe I should go in for a while while no one else is using it. Okay, use the toilet. I haven't in months. Floosh.
Right.
I feel refreshed after spending some time in the bathroom. Well, I didn't get a luck stat. Let's try the washroom then. Now that I'm a candidate, it's important to be well groomed. I'm trying it, Noobly. Thank you again for those 10 bits earlier. Oh, I did. I got 100 experience. I feel refreshed washing off my sweat. I didn't get any luck, but can I do that every day? Just wash off stuff for experience? Huh. How about that? Okay, well, that was good. Let's go ahead, like I said, let's save, and let's see if we'll be able to unlock Basilio's follower bond. And again, I apologize. I actually feel legit embarrassed for clearing my throat. It's like the most unpleasant noise that I think I'm capable of making, and it's always awful because I do it a ton after I get sick. I feel bad for anybody who knows me IRL that I can't just mute myself. Hey, how you doing, Nuris?
Needn't worry.
It only happens on Idle Day.
Oh, okay, so on Idle's Day, I need to go back in the toilet. Thank you very much for the clarification, the 10 bits, Noobly. I appreciate it. The rudder's fully equipped to keep the cold out. She has to be, really. If the igniter or the power unit froze up on us, well, that'd be no joke. Oh, and the poll is done, and community member Bumbo won the election, with 55% of the vote, contributing 40 channel points. Okay, so let's try this. And yeah, we'll pick the one that's close by.
Everyone's here.
Plus, I think there we don't have to kill anybody. We're just doing some shopping, right? Although it might be cheaper on Idle's Day. It doesn't matter. Flying to dungeons. Now that your gauntlet runner is capable of flight, distant dungeons that would have taken days to reach take only a single day. However, if the dungeon isn't in an open area, you cannot fly to it, as the gauntlet runner won't be able to land.
Now then.
Now, how far do I fly her then? Is this an open area?
To see.
And let's find out.
That's a choice.
Using the road leading there will be our safest bet. Okay, so we're just gonna kill Loveless.
It's your call.
We should get there by midday. Can we make it back by tonight?
But of course, so long as you don't dilly-dally, that is.
Let's go, let's try it. We saved, so if this doesn't work out, we can just reload and find Basilio some other way. I assume because it sounded like we have to do it while we're on the road. So hopefully it's not one of those things where it's just evening and I made a mistake. Then 'tis settled. It would behoove us all to prepare ourselves even whilst on the road. Yay. Crystal says, Bumbo, we are peer pressuring you. You cannot leave the stream, and we'll be staying with us. Oak says, what about Babe's hot rod? Bebe's hot rod. Crystal said, there's French hot rodo. Oak says, Bebe, only good French person. Nubly says, hello, did I miss anything? Actually, no. We have just wandered around talking to NPCs. I hear a voice. Blah, this is so hard. Juna comes to mind. I was hoping for Basilio. Maybe I should go talk with her. So apparently I'm gonna have to do another like day trip somewhere in order to do my next hangout with Juna. Juna. Lady. You're so high maintenance. All right, where's Basilio? The two of you aren't Basilio. How dare you not be dogs? How you doing, Yufa?
Wanted to ask, do you enjoy my cooking? I'm so accustomed to using traditional recipes passed down through my family, so I worry you might have some reservations about the flavors. See, when I prepare these dishes, I weave in some incantations while I'm adding the spices. It should give you enough energy to participate in some tough battles.
Thank you, Yufa. I hope it's not like love potions or something. Yufa seems like the type who might do that. Basilio, where are you at? Oh, there you are, bro. Hey, Basilio.
Yo.
Hey, what are you up to? Luis is waiting for us. Gotta make sure we're in top shape to face him. All right, something I wanted to ask you. I've been thinking about what I can do, see? Let's say I'm a fish. Yeah? You with me? You with me? I'm a fish. Yeah. Hypothetical like. I'm not really a fish. I need you to imagine it. Okay, so don't worry. I know I'm on dry land. We're just pretending. Supposing I were a fish. Yeah, just supposing. You think I'd taste any good?
What are you getting? A fish? You're a fish?
My bad.
Oh, sorry. Truth is, when I went to Virga Island, I started thinking it'd be nice to be a fish. Man, you see what I did there? Huh?
Guys, remember the one time Logan found a legit love potion? It was back on Saturday.
On Saturday? When did I find a love potion? When did I find a love potion? I haven't done a Saturday stream in a little while. Oh, in Repo! I forgot. Well, that was our community game night. Yeah, everybody. And we mentioned this last time, but Vero, you weren't here last stream, but I mentioned that Vero put me in air jail on Repo. That was so much fun. I enjoyed the heck out of that. Thank you all again for making that a very successful community game night. And if any lurkers would like to be a part of future community game nights, you can just join our Discord. It was a lot of fun. But thank you so much, Vero, for the 10 bits. I appreciate it.
Oh, sorry. Oh, yeah, well, it'd be nice to be a fisherman. But I can't swim to save me life, so if I fall in the water, it's me done for. You see, me and... Since I'm a dog, all I can do is a me paddle. A me paddle? Yeah, is it dog? Yeah. So I thought my chances might be a touch better if I didn't taste good.
Oh, you want to taste bad? I guess we can test it. Let's just taste test Basilio.
No good, is it? But what else can I do about it?
We can talk about it.
You.
Really? You got a proper heart of gold, don't you? Let's talk about what I'd taste like if I was a fish.
I hope that is all 8 of our hangouts, is just discussing how he would taste as a fish.
You're all worried. It's not really as big a deal as it sounds.
Oh, no, it sounds like a huge deal, how you taste as a fish.
It's about Del.
Oh.
That's all. Felt like he died trusting me to sort some things out on my own.
Oh, this is more serious.
The whole Luis thing, sure, but... where do I go from here, like?
Hey, Basilio. I think Fidelio would think you taste amazing as a fish.
I mean, Del protected me when I was nothing, and I can't stay nothing, else I'll never pay that debt back, yeah? I've got to keep pushing forward. Thing is, I don't know where I'm going, or where I even want to take myself. So instead of going forward, I feel like I'm just running in circles.
I did say I wasn't paying attention. I was just noticing you're very tall. Did you know that? We'll have to win first. You're overthinking it. I'll just say we'll have to win first. That sounds more optimistic.
We'll have to win first.
Also, I'm once again not wearing my gloves. When did Protag stop wearing his gloves? Is that only when we're on the Gauntlet Runner here? Let me read a couple more comments. The Chad Vera said, yeah, in Bayverse, laughing. Crystal says, I gotta watch Bayverse. And no, Crystal, you don't. Vera said they made him have a French accent because it'd be funny to pronounce his name in a French accent, I guess. Yeah, that's really all the reasons they do anything. It is like, I don't think I've seen a movie series as disrespectful to their source material as the Michael Bay Transformers movies. Oak said, to Noobly, we might have to kill Loveless. Oh yeah, that's what we're gonna do. Oak said, Katie's life will be actually ruined. Queen Katie said, it's the baby of metaphor. Finally, Tiff says, I'm here. Gonna be lurking because I've gone on a Your Turn to Die binge because I missed the game. I think I mentioned this before, about once every month or so, I just get really missing and hankering for more of that game, and they need to release that final part. So Tiff, that is understandable. And Tiff, please forgive me that I still suspect Geen as the traitor. Quiggita said, yeah, it's gonna be sad sometime soon, apparently. Oak said, only worst thing for Katie is if Heisme dies. And then Tiff with lurk. Thank you for the lurk, Tiff. Okay, let's continue hanging out with Basilio.
Oh, you're right there, but...
See, look how much taller you are than me, huh? What, you what? You're upset about something? Like, I think the top of my head only reaches the bottom of your armpit, bro. You are huge.
What?
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I have to keep counting, otherwise 12. He'll lose count if I start talking. 13. Come on, you can do this specific. 14. Should I be there holding his knees? 15. 16. 17. Come on, you got this. 18. 19. 20. Basilio's doing sit-ups. 21, like a man possessed. 22. 23. 24. 25, I watched Basilio as he, 26, lost himself in an endless set of 27 sit-ups. 28. It ended at 28.
But, bollocks. What were we just talking about?
I don't know. Do you just do sit-ups when you want to change the subject? Your goals, things you're afraid of? Who knows? Let's talk about your goals, bro.
Weren't we talking about your goals?
Right, yeah, that's the one. But, well, suppose that can all wait, eh?
I just noticed the Gauntlet Runner like changed its direction. It was going straight, then it turned right. That's neat. Huh?
Louis said it
Spray,
all wrong.
spray. You know what you did.
Talk sounded
Spray,
right
spray.
to me. So we hung on to his dream. Us too. We made it ours too.
Rukov, what did I do? Did I count to 28? Was that a problem? Was that the number of times the guy got stabbed in Detroit Become Human? I can't remember how many times the stabbing was. But Rukov, thank you for the 10 bits. How you doing? You're up awfully late tonight for the early mornings you have. How are you doing, Rukov? All right, let's read some more in the chat.
So Crystal will hear. Katie typed blishing. You know what to do with the type hope command.
Blishing? Oh, that's not good. That's not good. Thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak. So, Oak and Rukov, thank you both for the 10 bits. But I gotta read some more in the chat. Queen said, like 2 of my loves in this game dead, I die for real. Crystal says, to Tiff, have a great Your Turn to Die binge. Crystal says, wait, ...
28 stab wounds.
He was stabbed 28 times! 28 times! It was something like that, right? I think so. I missed that game. That was another good one. They need to make another game like that. But thank you so much for the 10 bits. Good times, good memories. I miss Kara. She was cute. Thank you for the 10 bits, Vero! Let's see. Crystal says, wait, I knew Your Turn to Die is free. I didn't know I could play it in mobile. Oh yeah, and I think it's just free up to this point. If you want the last segment of it, I believe you have to buy the Steam version or like a paid version. I could be wrong though. Crystal said, I'm abusing this knowledge. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Crystal. Quiggita said, captions, furious monkey. Oak said,
Spray, spray. Going to bed. This has vanilla and candy corn scent. Spray, spray.
Okay, to be fair, vanilla does have a nice scent. I just think it's worthless as an ice cream. generally speaking. So at least that will hopefully balance out the awful candy corn smell. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Rukov. Wow, you came in really hot and mean to me. But sleep well, Rukov. I'm sure you got an early morning tomorrow and you deserve your rest. Good night, Rukov. Thank you for the 10 bits. Okay, we'll read a couple more comments here. Oak said, where's the best place to live in your house? I can't go back to the basement. Can I live in your pillowcase or something? Oh, you don't want to do that. I smush up, like I have a little pile of pillows and I smush them up. You'd get smushed. Oak says, and control you while you're sleeping? You do that much more than put on your chef's hat. That is true. Oak says, I'm romantically attracted to Teddy. His frightening blue eyes are so alluring. It's funny, we had a friend who popped in the chat and she is literally a lesbian. And when Teddy was there, she's like, oh, wow, he's so beautiful. And he was like, wow. So Teddy apparently can turn anybody. I still, once again, did not like that he was squirting his eye sparkles at Chie. Nubly said, human Teddy is a cutie. All right, let's play this a bit more. What was Basilio saying? Luis had it all wrong, but all his posh talk sounded right to me. So we hung on to his dream, us two, and we made it ours too.
For all the good that did. We just turned into the same kind of grown-ups we used to hate when we were kids. Used to call us whatever they liked. Too weak, too young, or just the wrong bleeding tribe. Any excuse to look down on us. We can't let them make that our world's normal. So, for now, I'll just focus on getting stronger and looking to the future.
And that's great and all, but we need to shake hands to initiate our follower bond. I'm counting on you. You're helping make a change. I mean, they're both positive. I'm going to say I'm counting on you because I want this to be a personal thing.
I'm counting on you.
Thanks.
I feel like Protag says that a lot. That soundbite sounds familiar. Oh, we fist bump instead of shake hands. We're
give it all
cool.
I got for Del's sake and mine.
I got a cool friend. I can sense Basilio's enthusiasm and trust. Inside of my
ardent
brain.
champion, Basilio. Within him dwells the virtue of the Berserker. Nurture thy bond with him, and a new power yet slumbering within thee may awaken.
Yay! New bond! Oh, and a chat Saruvi has appeared.
It's been a good day.
Yeah. Says vanilla, the best, objectively good, is a flavor. Chocolate better. Horrible. I don't think it's even a flavor. I will vote chocolate better. That is my genuine feeling on the matter there. Party can now study the Berserker. My love for you is like a truck Berserker. There it is. I can sense the heroic embodiment of the Berserker from Basilio. You can now study the Berserker in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
I've got time to work out where I'm going. No quick answer, I figure. So I can think about it all I like.
Whoa! Oh, crap, are you dying too? I don't want two dead dogs. Basilio, do you have a heart condition? Do you have heartworm? We can take you to the vet, Basilio. They'll stick a thermometer up your butt and give you some medicine I can squirt between your teeth.
Oh, no worries. It's nothing. Just an old scratch is all.
Uh-huh.
Apparently we have so many typos in the command now that Crystal had to make a Google Doc for them. The command just links to a Google Doc.
Wow. That, I wonder if maybe we should have, like, elections for our typos and whittle them down to just our favorites to appear, like, alongside the link or something. Like, so the link will lead to all of them. But thank you so much, Crystal, for taking the initiative and making a Google Doc for that. I thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. I did see the thing that made me kind of chuckle online, that I guess there was some drama with some VTubers recently, and everybody was posting all their thoughts in, like, Google Docs and then posting the link in their Twitter, so it wouldn't just be all, you know, spilled out into tweets. And so people were then posting the pictures of Jack Black doing the chicken jockey thing and saying Google Docky or something like that. So apparently that's a thing we can make fun of. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oka. I appreciate it. Let's get back to the game. I'll read some more of the chat soon. I promise. I'll be back, chat.
So, you know, sorry to trouble you, yeah?
Shake my head. Protagonist should offer follow-up questions to that. After seeing Basilio rush off, I headed back as well. See, Oak said Morgana is overrated. Overrated! Oh, overhated. There we go.
Loveless, eh?
Ahoy, you lot back there! I've spotted Lovelace's runner!
Alright, time to kill a dude.
It would appear the boy's itching for a fight. He's already climbed aboard! Just what I wanted. Let's do this. Let's murder a man we've met several times. I don't hate his campaign, but this ain't about politics. It's about beating him down and tossing him off this craft.
I've seen people joke about Google Docs needing to make an influencer apology template.
That'd be great. And they should have like an icon for, because you know how Google, like you click the button, it has all the icons? It should be a ukulele. Oh, the poll is done. Thank you, Vera, for the 10 bits. The poll is done, and Chocolate Better has won with 50% of the vote. So salute to all of you guys for having proper judgment. Let me see what got second place. Second place was the best, and third was objectively good. See, we split the positive vote for it to win. All right, we're killing Loveless. Queen Katie, you ready for this? We'll teach him to...
What do we have here, eh? Got some brass showing your face here.
It's his little sway back and forth, his little dancey dance he's doing. He's either trying to seduce Queen Katie or he's got to urinate.
Oh, I know what you're about. Two-faced phony prince. Milo told me everything. I know all about your sick games.
Sick games? What are you talking about?
So you all have pristine slates, eh? Conscience clean, eh? It's scumbags like you lot what forced the Parapus. That's why I wanted to become king in the first place. To stand up to the bastards who treated the weaker tribes like trash.
I thought you wanted to be king so everybody could have unlimited free booze.
And to settle the score with villains like you. Get ready to hurt.
Well, we're gonna hurt, all right. We're gonna hurt you, Loveless. Norris, fire your cannons at the man who's standing there. Do it, Norris. Explode him. 2,700. Wow.
All right, let's show him what we can do.
Yeah, let's just murder the crap out of this dude.
For victory!
Severe fire damage to all enemies, removes buff effects, deals extreme wind damage to all enemies, reduces attack for 3 turns. Or do you have anything we can do? Deals heavy wind damage to all enemies. I guess let's just start with some like regular attacks that everybody can get in. It'd be awesome though if we could get like an unscathed victory, but I don't think that's gonna happen.
Come forth now.
There we go. Die! Oh crap, he has a lot of hit points then.
I'm about to crash your party.
And Crimson Flame! Heavy fire!
Raging fire!
Loveless! Take this, incel. I assume you're an incel because your name must be taken literally as Loveless. Okay, do this Seeker's Gale.
Scour!
Yeah, we're not gonna kill him on the first round, unfortunately. But second round, third round, maybe something like that. Oh yeah, I forgot he only has Berserker! He only has like 2 attacks. Medium strike damage to one enemy.
You're out of here. Fine. Check it out.
Mage Ice. Oh, she resisted it. And so he stabs her instead. That's fine. I don't mind if he stabs her. Let's do some stuff here. Which is worse, severe or extreme? I feel like extreme is worse, but severe has like... Let's just do... Okay, summon Eagle, Lion, King. Let's just do it.
It's up to you now.
He still has way too many hit points. Heavy fire damage. Burn!
You won't get away with this.
And you just more Seeker's Gale.
Wind!
Let's see, I should read some more in the chat. Noobly said, Morgana is just mid, in my opinion. Oak said, he's not my favorite character, but most people... hang on.
No, I'm not done yet. You think this is over? Not even close.
It's a little close, Loveless. We're gonna kill you. Queen Katie's gonna be sad at your corpse on our ship, but then we'll shove it off the edge and let it splat on the ground.
That tickled. Die, all of you.
Trivial.
Yeah, he's not hurting us very much. We're a bit overpowered. Do you have any good syntheses? Extreme physical pierce damage to one enemy, so you can increase their attack. That's heavy physical or extreme. It's heavy, but it's 1 to 3 times. Let's just do this. Wild Boar. And have we seen this? I feel like we've seen what this looks like. Let's watch it again just to be sure. Oh, that's right. He just swings. Oh, he resists
Even my
it.
strength will be needed.
Well, darn it.
Your aid.
Let's just keep hitting him. Let's just keep killing this dude.
I'm sorry, everyone.
Fine.
Is he
Eat this.
Oh, he critted me.
Eat this.
Okay, he's going for protect. Maybe I should actually do some healing for once. I should take him seriously. Let's see. Oak said he's not my favorite character. Most people just dislike him because he keeps making you go to bed early. That is fair, because that was admittedly very annoying. Oak said, but that really isn't his fault. Nubly says, yeah. Oak says he just happens to be a narrator, so he only makes you go to bed early because the game made him be the one to break it to you. The only actual bad things about him in the character were being eternally horny for On and his arc with Ryuji. Okay, his arc with Ryuji was kind of annoying. The On thing, I thought it was kind of cute that he liked On.
With healing power.
I mean, he never seemed really overly disrespectful to her. Momo said he won't even cave to a prince. He's doing his job so well. Oak said, every time I think about the word dog, I think about the bit from Barry. Replace her dog with a slightly different dog. I need to watch more Barry, quite clearly. No, we're going to do another synthesis. No, he resisted that. That's Pierce. So he resists Pierce. Let's try Strike.
Let my power support you.
And... only hit him twice.
Eat this.
And he keeps critting.
Ow.
Ow. Smashing
this.
salvo.
Captain,
Queen Katie is almost dead.
down.
He's almost dead. Queen Katie, we're gonna murder this man. Oak says, how are we almost an hour into stream? Dude, we're over an hour and a half into stream, so that makes me feel like I'm at least a half hour behind. Oak said, this may be the least amount of progress we've ever made for being an hour into stream. I don't know, there was that one time where we just kept seeing the bonfire over and over and over again.
For victory!
Let's see. Yeah, let's just keep doing these things. They do a lot, right?
Let's do this.
And he's almost dead. He's so close to dead. Oh, that's right. He doesn't have anything there. So let's just do Crimson Flame. Burn. And hey, we murdered Queen Katie's second husband. Yay!
Calm yourself, man.
Huh?
I suspect you've been deceived. This Milo fellow, what exactly did he tell you?
Said there's some imposter prince been going round, getting his kicks by killing Parapus and Ujif and other tribes beneath him.
Okay, so it was only half true. Because we are an imposter, Prince.
I stand with this boy, as does Basilio, and I can tell you we don't wander around murdering our own kin. Sounds like this Milo fellow's badly bamboozled you.
However, we are going to murder you. And you're a Paripus. But we're just going to murder you because it's fun, not because we look down on you.
Hold on. You mean we've been dancing like puppets on his string? The bastard must have wanted us to take each other out. Spare him the trouble.
How dare he trick us?
Us, he tricked him.
Gotta do something
Gal-
about him. Hey, Loveless? Any idea where Milo is?
Yeah, we're going to go murder him now.
Last summer around, Altabury.
Loveless is now just happy.
Look, this one's on me.
Yeah, sorry, I tried to murder
Sorry
y'all.
about all this.
Yeah.
I've been a real idiot.
It happens all the time. I do something dumb and I try to murder 4 people with my harpoon stick. Yay!
Check me out.
And okay, Basilio's ranked up. That's nice. And we got a hero's leaf alike.
New ability.
Finally, you have 2 things you can do now. Bumbo says, been playing Stardew for a while, listening. Nice. Lurk, thank you for the lurk, Bumbo. Can we get his head, which reminds me, I recently started Skyrim for the first time. Finally learned the hey, you're finally awake meme came from. Anyway, instantly got attached to an NPC. Which one? Because in Skyrim, you can marry almost anybody. I always love hearing who people decide to marry in Skyrim. I married the person who I think is the best girl in the game, Braylina Marion from the Mage College of I want to say Winterfell, but I think that might be the name of the place on Game of Thrones. Winter something or other. There's a dark elf up there. She's great. Oak said, how did you not know it's from Skyrim? I haven't played it, but I knew. Maybe it's because all my friends are nerds. So were you there, Queen Katie, that one time when we did the Grimace milkshake thing and we led into that from Skyrim? It's good stuff.
Oh, bolly good work out there, lad. No one's getting their hands on this ship under your watch, eh? Now, full speed ahead. No delays for us not if I can help it.
Also, Logan, if it makes you feel better about being too far in the game, you are level 52 and you seem to be relatively average leveled. Most Atlas games have the average level for final boss around 70 to 80, so there's probably more. Boo.
Ah! Okay, Weedle, thank you for the Tomcat. And thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak. I will take comfort from that then, because it feels like there should be more. I mean, the story is trying to wind down, but I do want at least 2, maybe even 3 dungeons. So we'll see how it goes. But thank you so much for the 10 bits, Oak, and for the words of encouragement with logic and math to back it up.
A small settlement carved out of the mountainous terrain of southern Montario.
Yay.
Prospering modestly without reliance on trade, in part thanks to a thriving dairy farm. The Ishkia tribe secludes itself here, avoiding outside clamor. As though ushered in by the bleating of sheep grazing on a rock face, the gauntlet runner descends upon the quiet mountain village.
And even though it is an Idols Day, we'll buy something of everything, just in case anybody else has a side quest later and that wants us to return back here, and we'll be like, nope, we already got this stuff. Queen said, I don't know, I knew it was from a game I never played, but I didn't think it was Skyrim. So, Queen Katie, don't forget, Skyrim has a very robust and very amazing modding community. There's some amazing mods out there.
Try the bathroom thing today.
Oh, like on the way back or something? Well, because it's not Idols Day yet, though. Because I think that was the thing that Noobly said, is wait till Idols Day. I think I tried it on the Gauntlet Runner when we left, but I will try it again. Because we got 100 experience for washing up our face, apparently just combing or whatever. But thank you so much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. Apparently, I should have been doing that like every single day. But thank you, Vero, for the 10 bits. Also, Queen Katie said, I only played it because it's free on Game Pass. Oh, and Oak with a clip. Hang on. This is our first clip of the night. For those who are lurking or who don't know the deal, anytime someone posts a clip in the Twitch chat, we will load it up onto our clip viewer, see what it was that happened. This will also give me an idea of how far behind I am in the Twitch chat. 42 minutes. How about that? Okay, this clip by Oak is titled, Enjoy Little Fuzzy Guy.
Finding an excuse to abandon their inhibitions and morality. Oh, I get invitations for so many orgies, but not that I'm against orgies, I just have social anxiety. I cannot perform when other people are watching. As though their support for certain candidates
Why did I make
them
that
to
joke?
attack others, and their numbers are increasing by the day. Oh, I've seen people spit the foulest insults at candidates who lost. It's harsh to watch. Anyway, I gotta go. I got an orgy.
Enjoy your orgy, little fuzzy guy. Thank you very much for the clip. I don't know why I made that dirty joke. I should apologize, but thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Oak says, add quote, enjoy your orgy, little fuzzy guy. And a timestamp 10101. And Queen said, Gallica, we gotta make our money somehow, Mantos. Okay. Blimey, look at all the holes in that mountain. Holes, not hose. Holes. Holes. In that mountain, you're telling me they live in those things? It's actually supposed to be quite cozy, according to some Ishkia I knew who lived there. Well, I can see the appeal of life away from the cares of the world. We didn't pull you out of one hole so you could take refuge in another. The cares of the world happen to be our main concern at the moment.
Yep.
That's true, and look, there's a shop over there. Let's head over and see if we can get back to those cares.
That reminds me.
By the way, you were asked to buy some durable spider silk, weren't you? Let's see if they sell it. Is there anything we can sell? Oh, look at that. We can sell a bunch of stuff, so, including diamonds. Did these things get better prices on Idols Day? I should check sometime. So hold off on selling this stuff until Idols Day. I doubt it, but we'll see. Okay, so key items, durable spider silk. Oh, only 500 bucks. Nice, and let's get some of everything else. Divine Elixir. Elixir instantly cures all injuries of the flesh, fully restores one ally's HP. It's 10,000, that's a lot though. Balm of Life. Oh, that's also good, but that's expensive. Blessed Water, used to enhance certain gear at churches. We got a lot of that. We got a lot of Graced Water, Heavenly Water. They're just selling a lot of water. Hot Spring Report, Lifelong Pals, Bath Salt, an herbal concoction that boosts vitality, used while bathing to increase max HP by 4. We're buying like 10 of those then, even though that's expensive. Altabury wheat flour. Wheat that grows even in cold climates, a cooking ingredient. Let's buy like, no, not 9. We'll buy 10 just in case we ever need any of those. Let's also get some of these Balm of Lifes. Well, we're spending a lot of money, aren't we? And one Divine Elixir. These things are expensive. Oh, and a couple of Heavenly Waters as well. Oh boy, we spent a lot of money. I probably spent way too much money. Hey, any got a thing to say, Malvia guy? What should I ask about? The village. We're entirely self-sufficient here. Civilization could end for all we care. We would just carry on as we do. There's a selfish view if I ever heard one, though this is an Ishkia talking, so no surprises there, that's right. You're learning this late game, but Stroll is racist against Ishkia. What was that?
No.
You're an anomaly. You're one of the good ones.
What should I ask about? The tournament?
We may lead hermetic lives, but we're actually quite curious to learn who becomes king.
This is surprising. I had the impression the Ishkia here were wholly uninterested in worldly affairs.
It's confirming their prejudices they're keen on with the ba-ba-ba.
Dom, I didn't expect Stroll to be racist SMH.
I know, you'd think that at least one of our friends wouldn't be, but apparently he's racist against Ishkia. Heisme is racist against Paripus. Everybody. I think Protag's like the only one who isn't. And that's because he has an interracial marriage with his wife, Gallica. But thank you, Nubly, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that.
It's confirming their prejudices they're keen on, disdaining the world while still craving a connection to it. They're gutless, if you ask me.
Right?
Juna sure doesn't mince words, but at least there was logic behind it other than racism, Stroll.
What should I ask about? Small talk?
Yes, we like to keep to ourselves, but I must say, I find the occasional contact with outsiders quite enjoyable.
Well, can't say I understand the Ishkia way of living. For me, I know for a fact it's better than being around my friends.
Oh, wow, that's interesting. Take your clothes off, Basilio.
I don't know. I don't know if that would really work. I don't think you can do that in just normal conversation if you're talking to someone. Has anyone ever done that and it's worked? Where it's like, oh, wow, yeah, that's so interesting. Go on. Oh, by the way, take off your clothes. Hey, keep talking, man. Take off your clothes. Thank you for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate it.
For me, I know for a fact it's better being around my friends. Having once been a recluse myself, it's complicated. Lingering attachment one feels to the world at large is something I can relate to.
What should I ask about? Nothing else.
All right.
Okay, we got what we came for.
We finished here. Yeah, let's, I guess, go back. Yeah, I'd like to go back to base.
Okay then.
Gonna teleport? All right, then, let's go. Let's do that.
Pew! Wee, 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 woo. Let's see. Nubly says, who are you voting for, Luis or Ford? Oh, that was the redeemed poll earlier. Oh, crap. We got a couple of clips. We got a couple of clips back to the Altabury Tavern. Let's see who wants to hang out in the evening. I hear a voice.
I must demonstrate my resolve.
Heisme comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. We should check because he, I believe, is already the point where he gets maximum HP when he's in reserve. Oh, Katarina's here! She's back! We can hang out with her! Oh, I've missed her. Okay, we're probably gonna do that. I mean, Heisme is great and all. Katarina, come on. Okay, but first of all, we gotta check out these clips that Queen Katie and Oak just posted here. So yeah, you guys saw this before if you're lurking. We show the clips that people post in chat. This one was from 42 minutes ago, titled... Oh, crap, that's what you were saying in the chat about needing to make money. It's titled Gallica's Second Job. Crap, I know what this is gonna be. I don't wanna see this. All right, let's watch this. She dropped out of the tournament. We need to find her. Maybe if we do more bounties, we'll run into her.
In any case, we're definitely
What? What the? Did you guys see this? At the top of the screen, that is Gallica's foot. I'm talking to her over there, and she is dipping her foot in front of the camera.
He's like, here we go, something for the degenerates. There's my foot. There's one another. Oh, there's my foot again. Oh, my foot. Want to see more of my foot? Oh, there's my foot. I'm just showing you my left foot. There's my foot. Barefoot. On the screen. There you go. Foot.
Stop it, Gallica. I thought you and I were in a committed relationship. Don't be showing your foot to any Tom, Dick, and Harry out there.
In any case, we definitely closing the gap. Let's keep it up.
For Gallica feet.
Oh, thank you for the 10 bits. Thank you. So Gallica has earned 10 cents for showing her feet on stream. Thank you very much, Vero. And I'm assuming this other clip is the same thing because it's titled Gallica's Feet by Oak. Let's see if it is. What the? Yeah, if it's the same, let's see if it's... I know every inch of my wife. Oh, hang on.
Gallica grippers.
Who was it? Somebody like accused me of being a furry because I used the word grippers. Who did I learn that from? I'm trying to remember. But I think it's just a funny way to describe it. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that. Thank you very much, Noobly. Harry out there. So this goes on a bit longer, so watch the end of this.
We're definitely closing the gap. Let's keep it up.
I guess we are doing this for Gallica feet now. Also, that clip has extra stuff. 3.
I'm watching the rest of it, Oak. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate it. I'm watching the rest of it. I'm watching it.
Why did you immediately recognize Gallica's foot?
I know every inch of my wife. We are one. We are united, body and soul. Should you be surprised? I recognized Penny Nichols from her legs the other day. So of course I would recognize Gallica for her dainty little footsies, even though I'm not into them. I'm not into feet. But thank you very much for the clips, both of you. I do appreciate that. Okay, Quick80 with the keyboard slam said we both clipped that. Oak says, Nubly, easy, Luis, he's hot and not nearly as evil. I had a thought earlier today. I was thinking about Luis. Because so he was 12 years old when Rella tried to assassinate the prince, right? How old was the prince at the time? Because the prince was a kid. We were both kids at the time. Are we the same age as Luis? Because he looks a lot bigger and older than us. I've been tossing around a loose theory that maybe Protag and the prince are actually the same person and we split apart, and that maybe the other person in our flashbacks was actually Luis. But maybe it's not at all. Maybe all three of us split up. Maybe that's why Elder is so hated, because Elder looked the same. Maybe they have a superpower where they just like mitosis off other versions of themselves, and Protag and Luis and Prince are all the same person, huh?
I'm not into feet, said the guy who's into feet. Also, the prince was like 6.
Oh, the prince was 6, so he's okay, so he's a lot younger, so then that doesn't make any sense. So thank you very much for the 10 bits, and I'm not into feet. Feet are gross and they smell bad. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Noobly. I do appreciate that. Okay, so back into the game now. So let's save before we hang out with anybody. And wait, what's this? We got a reportable quest. Oh, that's right, we gotta go give the spider silk to that one dude. So let's go do that. We'll hang out with Katarina. And because I think she, even though she's not a party member, we got to prioritize Yufa and Juna and Basilio. Hey, this person wants to talk. But we might be able to like... Oh, the background music in this was just weirding me out. I didn't know where that was coming from. Anyway, worried old man. Young prince, you've come here from Grand Trad, have you not? Then perhaps you've met a pupil of mine. In our days at the Mage Academy, he threw himself into his studies. Once that was taken away, his thirst for knowledge was replaced by an unquenchable desire for alcohol.
That's it. Just... never mind.
The way of the world is absurd. The more ardently one pursues the truth, the more quickly they realize that there will be no reward for their efforts. That's sad. Okay, so return the spider silk, hang out with Katarina, and then probably Yufa during the day. But apparently we got to do another like road trip in order to get Juna to level up. So we might do. Oh, there's Loveless.
Well, we still have the opportunity. We should do what we can. If you ever need help, just ask.
Hey, Loveless. Oh, do we have to report our quest to you? Or he has a new quest, maybe.
Hey.
Hey, still licking my wound from that butt whooping you gave me the other day. Dang, you're strong. Guess I should have expected it, seeing as you're the prince and all. Milo's trick or not, it was wrong of me to try to sabotage you, so if you do this for me, I'll drop out of the tournament, on me honor. It hit me like a ton of bricks. All the changes I wanted to see in the world, it's you lot who's gone and really thought it through. All those jerks out there trying to drag people down just because of their tribe, you don't fall in with those jerks. I mean, look at the company you keep. Got me thinking you'd be a better king than I ever could. So you go after Milo and get anyone like him and hand them all their own... Ah! Why? Was there a seeker mentioned? Thank you, Atlantic, for the seeker redeem. Their own sorry butts. Thank you, Atlantic. I will read some more of the chat in a minute. In fact, it's personal now. Milo pulled the wool over my eyes, and I can't let that stand. You mind knocking his teeth out as a personal favor?
If you do this, he'll drop out of the competition, says ex-candidate Loveless.
I know, he's already out. Did we, like, do things early with him that we weren't supposed to do yet or something? The order of this is, like, really weird. Is it because we debated him that one time, and if we hadn't, then he would have stayed in or something like that? I don't get how this works. Hang on, I'm getting thirsty. I need to have a sip of water. Also, we're getting close to the 2-hour mark, and I don't know how that's even possible. This is what happens when a game tries to be too flexible, but the story doesn't allow it. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. Oh, and a pin message from Atlantic saying, no seekers mentioned, just woke up from a 30-minute nap, and I felt like I needed to do something. You know what, Atlantic? That's as good a reason as any to do that. So I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Say, didn't we see him skulking around Altabury? I bet he was hatching another scheme.
Wouldn't surprise me, but if I went, that sack of duty would just confuse me again. Words can't tell you what this means to me, so I'll sweeten the pot for you.
I'll do it.
Heck yeah, I won't forget this favor.
All good.
I agree. We shouldn't leave Milo to his own devices, and it's probably better that you do this.
See you later.
I tore the town up to find him, and he seems to hang in front of the recruitment center in Lunlumo. Dodgy jerk, but he's your dodgy jerk now.
Let's give it a shot.
Defeat Milo! I need to find Milo, who deceived Loveless and put a stop to his schemes. Milo's apparently in front of the recruitment center in Lumio Approach and Altabury. I gotta breathe for a second. Ah, there we go. Okay, Scrumptious Magla Feast. Oh, there's the guy we gotta give Spider Silk to, so we'll do that. We'll find Milo. So yeah, it seems like the next couple of streams are just gonna be a lot of side quests, bounties, and follower bonds. Have you brought me my durable Spider Silk by any chance?
Hey, make something warm, portly man.
Portly man isn't my name. Is that what you call me in your head? My name is Frederick. I handed over the durable spider silk to the man.
Really help me
Thank
out,
you so much. Now I can get back to work and keep people safe from this cold. You've really been an enormous help. I've got your reward right here, so take it. There's a little extra on the side. Call it a token of my thanks. I've been hearing about all the good you're doing elsewhere, too. Ba-da-da-dang!
Mission accomplished.
I delivered the durable spider silk to the craftsman. He expressed his gratitude and gave me a reward. Increased my tolerance and got mountaineer gloves. Give me my tolerance. I need to max out my stats. I believe I'm level 4 and everything right now. Oh, I'm so close to maxed out courage. Then I'll be able to hang out with Alonzo again, right? This here's made of lightweight, durable spider silk, so I can guarantee it's comfortable. I made it with the thread I had left over. I swore I'd never make armor again. At least not for the nobles and their wars. But for you, I figured I could make an exception. The rumors said you were a good-natured prince, one who can't abandon anyone in need. And now, I suppose I've seen for myself that's true. It's a little embarrassing. Make sure everyone knows! Now, I'm already in second place. All I gotta do is kill Louise. It's a little embarrassing. That's worth pride, not embarrassment. I'll tell you this at least. If you managed to take the throne, I'd be as proud of you as a man can be.
Not bad. Some cozy armor and a true blue supporter. Guess helping the needy pays off, huh?
That's a relief.
Keep helping people stay warm and spreading the good word about Mantis, all right?
Of course, you can count on me. Oh, it's Basilio. Do you want to hang out at nighttime? Basilio, more like you're my Basili bro.
Aye.
He's my silly bro. Every time I hit a new town, I'll make a point of checking the markets and green grocers. Never know what you might find a one-of-a-kind local ingredient, eh? And if I'm lucky, the shopkeepers even share some recipes with me. Take it from me, mate. Variety's the best way to put life into your cooking on the road. Okay, so we gotta find on Lunlumo Street is where we gotta go, right? To find Milo. Oh no, that's entrance. There we go. So let's head over there. We'll save before we talk to him in case it launches into a boss fight right then and there. Let's see. Oak said easy Luis, he's hot, not nearly as evil. Oak said to Queen Katie, depends on where yours end, mine ended right before your TTS started. Oak said, oh, mine's longer than, mine's better. Oh, here we go, chat. Grumpy man. If the boy's been entrusted with St. Rella's will, have we any choice but to put our faith in him? If Luis becomes king, he'll purge the opposition. We'll see more blood spilled than ever before. Yay. Not for blood spilling, but because they're supporting me. I don't give yays to blood spilling. I give woohoos to blood spilling. Okay, so here we go. We got a troubled monk. Forgive me, but I know not what to believe any longer. Will the new king show me the world I ought to believe in? Are you talking to me? Okay, where is he? Oh, there he is. So let's save and then let's talk to this weirdo. Let's see, Nubly said, I feel like Forden is the worst person, but Luis is more dangerous. Oak said, yeah, but he's hot. Crystal says, dang, I played Your Turn to Die. I forgot about the first trial. I almost killed Sarah. No! That game is heartbreaking, but it's so good.
Closure, eh? Oh, closure.
Milo, Milo, my-lo.
It's you.
Aren't you, Mantis? If you're here, does that mean Lovelace is dead?
No.
No! We should have killed him, though. But we did have him resign from the tournament, and he told us all about how you pulled the wool over his eyes.
Oh, yes. The prince's imposter plotting to massacre the Paripus. Honestly, don't you think his naivete deserves some of the blame? Besides, that's arguably more proof that you lack popularity and credibility. You are an imposter, after all. A far cry from my divine beauty.
So you admit to lying, I guess?
And what if I did? Are you going to throw down the gauntlet? I would advise against it. You might recall we're in the middle of the city. Moreover, I'd rather the citizenry didn't see me stained in your blood. If it weren't for that, I'd put an end to your sorry lives right where you stand. How about a little gratitude?
Oh, up yours! That's right. Gallica said mean words. Mark my words, we're gonna get what's coming to you. Or you're gonna get what's coming to you. We're gonna get what's coming to us, which is better than what's coming to you.
My, so crass. You must excuse me, but I'm too busy to trade barbs with primates.
I'm more of an insect than a primate. You see these wings? And I got like 3 segments here. And I technically had 6 limbs, but 2 of them fell off.
I'm making my long-awaited return to the royal capital to charm the citizens to my side. Still plenty of time to make up for lost ground on the King's Rock. And don't get any ideas about tailing me, all right? You're fortunate to be alive. Do yourself a favor and be more prudent,
You don't give the orders around here, okay? Besides, now we know where you're headed.
Okay, so yeah, we're just gonna kill all these guys on the road.
He said he was going to the royal capital, so around here.
There's a runner.
There's a runner. Oh, the map loops around. How about that? How about that? Okay, so yeah, he's just another we gotta kill him quest.
Oh, are you so desperate for me to kill you? Then by all means, throw down the gauntlet and make it official. If you win, which you won't, I'll give you equipment that has a special effect. A one-of-a-kind bespoke piece. Look at yourselves. Swallowed the bait and now you wish to squirm. Give chase then, and perhaps you can at least die beautifully.
Milo walked off.
That pretentious stuck-up little... He's been a thorn in our side for long enough. I think it's time we settled the score.
She's got a little temper to her, don't she? Ah, there's someone I haven't talked to.
Very nice.
Lady Renna.
Pew, pew. I don't know why I serpentine like that. It probably takes me longer to get places. Knackered coachman. Quite the commotion on Saints' Day, wasn't it? I get a lot of passionate Sanctus on my carriage, and they had their holy knickers in a twist. Crying, sad, all anxious, but I must say they've been friendlier than before as well. Holier than thou is more than a phrase for those types, but getting burnt seems to have humbled them a bit. Oh, also, if it's no longer technically Saints' Day, can we go check out the hot spring? Is it gonna be a little bit less busy now? I think this is where it was. Let's see if we can go in there. Otherwise, we'll have to find some. Oh no, we have someone we can hang out. We're gonna hang out with Katharina. That's right. There we go. There, it's down there. Let's see if we can go to the hot spring now.
Luis, I could see it.
Wait, what's that? Oh, that's someone to hang out. Oh, there's Katharina. Hey, do you want to go to the hot spring with us? We want to hang out. You want to get naked with us right in there in the cave? Naked cave? Everybody loves a naked cave, right? Let's try to go in.
Seems like it's all booked up for the near future. When the crowds are thinned out, let's come here again.
Okay, so we're gonna hang out with Katharina. And we'll say before we do this in case I regret my decisions. Okay. Let's see. Oak said, oh, mine is longer than my better. Oh, I'd rather read that. Let's see. Oak says, Crystal, add quote, enjoy your orgy, little fuzzy guy. Crystal said, did someone do your poll already or not? Crystal adds a quote. Oak said, oh, also, this is from last Metaphor stream, add quote, I know I couldn't take credit for that hole. That was just a picture of a hole I found on the internet. I specifically didn't want Oak to hear that because I knew this would happen. Huh?
Spot a main character in the crowd, the suspiciously bright pink girl.
I love those memes, especially the ones with like Yu-Gi-Oh, because those characters are so like, their hair doesn't even look like hair anymore after a while. Thank you very much for the 10 bits, Vero. I appreciate that. Oak said, Crystal not yet. Crystal adds that quote, darn it. Let's see. Nubly says, what? Oak says, blame Vero. Crystal says, thank you, Vero. I gotta scroll. Crystal says, mobile is lagging. Dang. Bubble says, huh? I mean, yes. Oak says, Logan. That was very funny. What was funny? Beer said, I thought the throat clearing noises, oh crap, were for the game, and I was so confused. Darn it, darn it, darn it. I feel legit embarrassed by that.
Oh, Mantis, still alive and kicking, I see. I'm so used to seeing you up on the deck, that's weird seeing you elsewhere. How you doing? Wish I could say the same for myself. Got something on my mind, actually.
What is it? What is it, lady?
Thank you.
Thanks, Mantis. To tell the truth... ...
So?
I told me supporters I was dropping out of the race for the crown. They were understanding about it. But some of them do sure like to run wild, hunting down the rich and raking in money, I heard. They're kidnapping people and carrying them off to the woods. I told them it's wrong. You can kill people, but don't take them away. Holding them for ransom, and not just the nobles, but merchants too. Manny Hot's the one spurring it all on. He's always been the clever one. I just wish I could do something, being that it's my fault and all. Take responsibility for it. It's their fault. Why do you think that? Why do you think it's why do you think it's your fault? Why do you think that?
As for me,
I'm the one who planted all those rotten ideas in their heads. Now they're treating petty robbery like some political accomplishment. I was trying to end injustice, not spread it.
the truth is...
Long time ago, back when I was a little dustbin, there was this old Poripus man who gave me a little cash, even though he was probably just as poor as me. Most people would have run to a market to buy food before someone else stole the money, but not me. I bought a dagger. That was all I needed to run away from the village. I was following the Poripus code to defend yourself, even if you're alone. I hunted animals in the mountains to survive, but my dagger broke. That's when I started using me fists. Bounty hunting came natural after that. I got hurt a lot, and some of those wounds should have killed me, but I tell ya, wasn't ever going back to the days of getting used.
But...
I came back to the village just one time, hoping to thank that old man, but I couldn't. He died of a dagger stab. You see, my money to buy the dagger funded more daggers. Daggers just beget daggers. Why not? Too embarrassed? He left for the mountains too. I'll say why not, because he's clearly dead, right? Why not? He was dead. Can't you read between the lines? On the side of the road, like I got dumped there. He said he left to find work. The job was a test subject for igniters. The pay was good for what a Poripus can earn anyway. I was told he'd done it several times already. Only reason he wanted the money was to give it away, so I was told. Guess that's just who he was.
Damn it.
That's the kind of thing I'm trying to put an end to, giving away money. Don't be generous. It's been my only goal, if I'm honest. You still can.
Listen.
There are still things you can do. Maybe have a little bit of Magla, but...
How can I make her see?
I know. There's a hot spring. Let's get naked.
Right, the novel had a section on this topic. Oh, that's right, I gotta show everybody my novel eventually.
Huh?
You know your letters?
Does that mean reading? Yeah, I can read, can't you?
Quote, the world is only made equal through everyone's effort and cooperation.
Nod my head.
Huh.
I like the sound of that. It's the kind of world I'd want to live in. Nod me head. So, I've got to put in the work. Hey, Mantis, got it in you to help me out once more, please?
Hey, you don't even need to ask. We're friends.
It'll be fine.
You don't have to ask. I already know what you're thinking. We're going to go kill your old friends, right?
You serious?
Do ya? Your fancy magic include mind reading? I want to stop Manny Hot, though. Will you go with me?
Nod my head.
Thanks, Mantis. I gotta say, it's so assuring to have you along.
I can sense Katharina's determination, as well as her strong faith in me. Yay! Level up! Rank 5!
I expect
Item tracking displays location of items. Oh, and unexplored areas of dungeons! Oh, that's fantastic! And Brawler Veneration is going to reduce the magnitude of Brawler lineage. I guess that's nice, too. Let's see... I was just about to read the chat. I'm going to read some chat. I promise I'm reading some chat. Queen Katie said, I was so scared Logan was going to mute, cough, unmute, and then just talked muted the whole time. Also, about the luck stat, isn't it certain days? Vera says, I'd quote, okay, use the toilet. I haven't in months. And Oak with a clip. Oh, crap. Please don't let this be the throat clearing thing. Like this legitimately does embarrass me. It's something I'm very, very self-conscious of. Yeah, crap. It's called Logan Wrong Mute. Oh, I don't want to watch this. I don't want to watch this.
In the Gauntlet Runner, you get extra luck stat.
See, I was already muted there. I'd accidentally muted already.
This is...
And then I tried talking again. I'm sorry, I just cleared my throat right into the microphone. That was probably really gross sounding. I think I tried to mute and I unmuted. I am so... I hate that. I hate that. No offense, Oak. I'm probably going to go back and delete that clip eventually. So download it to your hard drive if you want to save it. Because like that does legitimate... That is something I am like very self-conscious about, huh?
Men are cute when they are embarrassed.
I figure I'm probably going to be the exception to that. I have yet to find a situation in which people would necessarily find me cute. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I do appreciate that, Noobly. Thank you. And thank you for the clip, Oak. Noobly said, metaphor protagonist only poops once a week. Oak said, how did Logan get more votes than Mantis? Oak said, hashtag solidarity to Noobly. Noobly said, Oak, ayo, what? Oak with the solidarity hashtag. Noobly says, why? Oak says, I see and support you, Mantis. I was going to not poop for a week to understand Mantis' pain, but girls don't poop, so I can't. Queen Gator said, I wish, lol. Oak says, add quote, I'm a fish. Queen Katie said slowly sinks teeth into Basilio. Oh, to taste him. That's right. Oak said to Queen Katie, no, it's real girls don't poop. Vera says laughing. Vera said dog can't swim. Queen Katie said, I'd quote, let me just taste test Basilio. There's another clip. We'll check it out in a minute. Let's play a little bit more, even though I'm so far behind in the chat.
Apparently, their hangout is in the outskirts of Altabury. They've been keeping the particulars a secret from me, though. I'll look into it and get back to you. You'll stop by again, though, yeah? We can go together.
Many thanks.
Thanks, I'll be waiting.
Yay, we get to have like regular hangouts with Katharina now. I parted ways with Katharina and returned to the group. So now we'll see who will hang out in the evening.
Marches on,
oh, that was the evening. Age of a new king draws nearer. So we'll maybe hang out with Yuva, perhaps? It seems Barden sent me a letter and a package while I was out traveling. Hey, Frank. I hope the package has made it to you safely and that you'll find its contents useful. However I can assist you, I will. Loot Magla injection! Yay. Yay.
Come to think of it...
Oh, I feel somebody.
I shall...
There's no other way. I have to go.
Yufa comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with her. Let's see who else is available. So Yufa is available. And Maria. So yeah, let's go hang out with Yufa. And then on a day when she's like not available, we'll do the road trip in order to get Juna leveled up as well. Wait, that guy's got a new thing. We already did your side quest, bro. Portly man.
Really helped me out, you did.
Well, thanks to the durable spider silk you gave me, we haven't had anyone freeze to death in a good long while. That's right. They gave me yesterday. No one freeze to death overnight. And rest assured, when they buy blankets, I make sure they know they've got you to thank for it.
Now what am I doing?
I'm thinking he might be blowing smoke. How are you doing, irritated elder?
Can hardly
How disgraceful! The only remaining candidate capable of challenging Luis is an elder who dares to claim he's the long-lost prince. And nonetheless, with Saint Rella gone, I suppose we have no choice but to rely on him.
Yay, thank you for your begrudging support. Oh, no, ex-candidate Loveless, how you doing? Good to see you. There's someone else there to talk to. I see a bubble. Oh, it's Juna! Juna!
Hey.
Rella was a very capable mage. Manipulating the minds of the masses like that is no ordinary spell. I just never knew her to be the kind of person who would resort to such power. Okay, so save, and then, yeah, we're gonna hang out with, who do we decide? Yufa! Yes, let's go see Yufa. And, wait, crap, Oak has another clip. Let's go ahead, well, after the save is done. We'll pop this up on the clip viewer. Oak has another clip. Let me load this on the clip viewer here so we can all watch this one together, see how long ago this one is. Hopefully it's not like a full hour behind. It's an hour behind! This one is titled, I'm a Fish. Let's say I'm a fish. Yeah? You with me? You with me? I'm a fish.
Yeah, yeah. Hypothetical like. I'm not really a fish. I need you to imagine it. Okay, so don't worry. I know I'm on dry land. We're just pretending. Supposing I were a fish. Yeah, just supposing. You think I'd taste any good? What are you getting? A fish? You're a fish?
My bad.
Oh, sorry. Truth is, when I went to Virga Island, I started thinking it'd be nice to be a fish. There, it cuts off right there. Thank you very much for the clip. I like your timing there to cut it off right before the man. Thank you very much, Oak. Appreciate that. Queen said, to be honest, most relatable quote ever. Oak says, Basilio, I'm in love with you. Vera says, I'd quote, let me just taste test Basilio. Let's go to Yufa. Yep. And I should go talk with her. We should talk. So last time, we found out that there was this guy in Grand Trad, who was a Sanctivist Church guy. I can't remember his name. Started with an H or something like that. And their prayers are evil and are killing people, including a small Eugif's mom. Hey, there's another one of these things. Huh? There's an insect emitting a strange light. I obtained gold beetle! I still don't know what to do with these things. Can I listen in on the chatting that's over here? Oh, apparently not. Okay! Yufa! Hey, Goyle.
What should we do?
The day of our big battle is coming soon, and I don't want to have any regrets about it. I'm sorry to be, but I'm worried about Ovi and the others. I don't want to draw any unwanted attention. I've tried explaining myself, but they won't hear it. If I try going through the front, then I'll run into them. What do I do?
Let's sneak in. I was able to convince Yufa to break into the church with my overflowing eloquence. That's right, I used my eloquence to convince people to commit breaking and entering. Diddle-a-ding.
Sneaking into the church this way feels so underhanded. Oh, why am I so turned on? I didn't know I'm into a bad boy like you, protagonist. But appearances matter little when lives are on the line. Though they be cold, let them stare. Now that we've decided our course of action, I'd like to infiltrate the church as soon as we can.
Actually, let me check something real quick. I want to check...
Yes, true.
I understand. Okay, next time.
I just want to double check that Basilio is not available, right? Okay, so maybe he'll be nighttime stuff.
What should we do?
I gotta breathe 1 second. There we go.
Mantis, do you have some time right now? I'd like to, do a bit of sneaking, as it were.
Let's get to it.
Thank you very much.
I'm so grateful. Let us use teleportation magic to get to Brylehaven then. Brylehaven, here we come. Yay.
Quick said, ooh, we're close to quote number 555. Can't wait to see what that quote will be. Noobly says, I'm going to go BRB. See you when you get back. Thank you for the BRB, Noobly. Oak says, add quote, I've gone on... What? I've gone on your turn to die B-word. He said binge. No. That quote I will change. I will not have any slander of people claiming that I said that word here. I went on a your turn to die binge. Let's see. Queen said, why am I blushing about Basilio's exercise right now? Blushing, don't tell Crystal. Anyway, the sit-ups made me blush. Vera said, okay, you know what? I see his appeal. He's a cutie. Oak said to Vero, yeah, he's hot as F. Queen Gated said, of course he's a cutie. Wouldn't be Fidelio's bro if he wasn't. Queen Gated with an oak and a frowning face. Crystal says, blushing. Crystal's laughing. Vera says, Logan should play Heavy Rain just because. Which game is that? Let me Google that real quick because I'm pretty sure I've heard of that one before. Let's see. Heavy Rain. Oh, I saw this on Steam. It's like a new game. No, actually, it's not a new game. It says it came out in April of 2023, so it's like 2 years old. Maybe it was like on sale or something like that. It looked interesting. Or maybe someone posted on the Discord about it. Oak said, Crystal, we need your typo edition. Crystal says, don't do that. You'll make Katie blush. Queen Katie says, as someone who watched someone talk about Heavy Rain, yeah, Logan should totally play it. Queen Katie says, Crystal. Vera said, Logan, you don't get it. Vanilla is superior. Crystal says, vanilla is awesome. Oak said, I don't like vanilla as ice cream. That's where I'm at. Like, as flavors in things, like flavoring, it's fine. I just don't like vanilla ice cream. It's like, bleh. Vera said, it's the same team that made Detroit Become Human, I think. Oh, really? Oak said, but I will say, Queen said, it depends on the brand, but vanilla's still chill, though. Oak said, everyone always calls vanilla boring. Crystal says, Queen Katie, yes. Will you make me blush? Oak said, they are wrong. Oak said, vanilla is less common than chocolate. Chocolate is the boring flavor. Vanilla is the more interesting flavor.
Okay, my main problem, and I'll say this really quick before we do the hang-up, my main problem with vanilla is that, and I've mentioned this before, Rukov makes fun of me for it. When you go to a restaurant and you order a chocolate milkshake, 99% of restaurants, what they do is they'll take a vanilla milkshake, squirt in some chocolate syrup, and like mix it up. And they're like, there's your chocolate milkshake. It's like, no, that's not a chocolate milkshake. That's a vanilla milkshake with, oh, by the way, of chocolate. If you want a chocolate milkshake, use chocolate ice cream. But they treat it as if the vanilla ice cream isn't a flavor and isn't its own thing. It's like, it's just a base. It's chocolate. It's like, no, get rid of the vanilla, put in the chocolate ice cream, and make a chocolate milkshake. Don't give me a vanilla milkshake masquerading as chocolate. That's a milkshake of lies.
Good, no one's around.
Yes?
Well, they're not around anymore because I was talking about vanilla ice cream and milkshakes, and all the lurkers probably are leaving because, as Rukov was saying, I'm being pedantic because no one is here. Something must have happened. Let's go see. Let's go see.
All right.
Let's go see.
That's surely right.
Yes, agreed.
Time to go.
Let's go down to the basement. I truly hope everything's all right. Hope, the Yuji kid's mom isn't dead.
Huh?
Why would Rukov make fun of you for that? You're right.
Hey! Ooh.
Boo.
Ah! Thank you for the 10 bits. I appreciate. What? Oh, there's a booby at the end. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I feel very good. In fact, there is one restaurant I know of in town. It's not like far away, but it's not like super close either. It's the Belgian Waffle House and Omelette Inn, or something like that. Belgian Waffle and Omelette Inn, I think. And the problem is it's like a really run-down restaurant. And it's one of those type of places that I hate to say it, it's just run down enough that you walk in and you're like, I feel like this is the type of place that they get in trouble for like the chef spitting in food and stuff like that. It just feels like that to me. Maybe it's unfair. I don't mean to disparage it. It's probably really great, but they make actual chocolate milkshakes. So I enjoy going there just for that. Or I can just make it at home with chocolate ice cream. It's probably cheaper that way. But it's the one restaurant I trust with that. But thank you very much for the 10 bits, Oak. I appreciate it.
Let's go down to the basement. I truly hope everything is all right.
I'm gonna have a sip of water because I'm getting thirsty. We're almost to the 2.5 hour mark, by the way, which means it's a good time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. Okay, any like basement that has shackles attached to the wall, that is a bad sign. That is a basement dungeon.
There isn't anyone here. Where have they gone?
I don't know, being sacrificed to a monster or something. Or maybe being executed because they got evil.
Mantis, look what I found! I think Hyperic must have written this. Oh crap, do I have to read it? Okay, I'll read it to you. Here's an entry from June, quote, "Their illnesses are steadily worsening. I pray and pray, but it's not enough. I know it is my fault." Well, one can't call Hyperic an uncaring man. Look how he takes responsibility for this strange illness. The most recent entry says, "Prayers are not enough. Faith is not enough. It is because the devil dwells in their hearts, the fools." Illness is a punishment from God. His wrath will spread throughout the country. We must beg his forgiveness. From this land saturated with his fury, I and other believers will offer up our flesh. We beseech thee, O God, to forgive us our sins, Closery.
Is this
flesh is important to living. I can't believe this. Hyperic has taken the parishioners.
They're in danger. They're in great danger.
What did he mean by this land saturated by his fury? Well, wait a second. Oh, here we go. It's mentioned they're going to throw themselves into a volcano. Well, that's fine then. As long as it's dormant, turns the page. It's an active volcano!
That can't be.
Maybe he means the main Sanctus Temple in Altabury? I think so, because look at the illustration on the mountain. The word volcano is inscribed on its northern side, and there's a lot of spelling errors here. So he probably meant volcano.
Huh? Creaking floorboards?
Who dare?
Oh, it's little Ovi. Oh, what are you doing?
Ovi! We found out where your mom is! And everyone else too! You're gonna be thrown into a volcano and die! But don't worry, it'll be a really quick death! It's just that isn't quite far. Liar, you're just trying to trick me. They said all the Pagians like you are liars. Why did you take Mama? Don't you know Mama's sick? Oh, you're awful.
She didn't trick you. It was Hyperic. I'll say it was Hyperic.
No.
The one who took your mother was Hyperic.
I'm gonna leave Hyperic's journal here.
Hey, what happened?
Maybe one day the kid will learn to read and can find out. I heard that what happened. I will check the chat.
Oh, there's a pin message. This is written by Oak, pinned by Vera. Said, no, Yufa, don't go down to the basement. All of the viewers are trapped down there. I'm amazed you were able to say viewers and it didn't get auto-modded. Maybe because it was in all caps. I should read some more in the chat because I'm still so far behind. Let's see. Oak said, that being said, chocolate still tastes better. Queen Kitty said, yes, I think so. They have a collection together at some point. Crystal edited the typos command. Oak says, oh crap. Queen Kitty said, dang, a whole doc now. Vera said, that's how bad it is. Vera said, it got auto-modded. I just allowed it. Ooh, good call, Vero. Crystal says, laughing. Queen Kitty says, yeah, like top 10 typos, insert typos. Then doc links. See, that's what I'm saying. I mean, we can do a vote, or I guess I can just like pick maybe the 10 that tickle my fancy the most if you want, if that's easier. Crystal said, ooh, yeah, the VTuber Cinder is in ... Cinder. See, I don't know what all the deal is. I know there's drama of some sort, but when I saw that people were like linking Google Docs, I'm like, I don't want to take the time to read this. But yeah, I hear there's some bad thing going on. Oak says, I feel like we should bring the Buggets command back so it's just Buggets. Let's see, Queen Kitty said, captions, Morgana is deaf, overrated. Deaf DEAF instead of DEF. Oak said, Crystal the goat. Queen Kitty said, Loveless, no, this is it. Is this it? Queen Kitty says, add quote, let's murder a man we've met several times. Queen Kitty said, no, voice Loveless, those swaying his hips, Loveless, those hips do not lie. But those hips were deceived. Vera said, I will say Loveless design is one of the best in this game. I love the colors. The colors are good. He has an excellent color palette. Oak said, Basilio, one of the best design. Awuga, also Hulkenberger is so iconic, I feel like. Queen Kitty said, speaking of design, he's confusing me right now. His scarf in portrait is the side, but the one on the model is in the center. Well, I mean, the portrait, he posed with it in the side, maybe, I don't know, but I could see that confusing you. Vera said, true. Queen Kitty said, captions, do it, nurse, explode him. Vera said, I always default to design because maybe they couldn't emulate that in his model. Queen Kitty says, true, true. Crystal adds a quote, let's murder a man we've met several times. Oak said, like Protag is very similar to Makoto, Stroll is very similar to you, Hulkenberg feels very unique. She's like, I don't know, she gives me a little bit of Mitsuru vibes, maybe because of the red hair. But then again, Yoshizawa had red hair too. Oak says, design-wise. Crystal says, add quote, Katie's caption, do it, nurse, explode him. Queen Kitty says, keyboard slam, you're adding that? Vera said, Logan's saying server, and I'm just like, waha? Vera said, I thought he said Vero. Oak said, this situation is puzzling. There we go. I almost said Veroing, or should I say Veroing? Vera said, but Oak says, Mantis whimpering audio. Queen Kitty with the timestamp 1:34:34. I'm almost an hour behind. Queen Kitty said, should we do slow mode now? Vera says, salute dope. Oh, excuse me. Queen Katie says salute dope. Vera says, yes, Queen Katie, anything for you, Queen Katie. Oak said, Morgana wasn't necessarily too disrespectful to An. He was just annoyingly down bad. When you start saying, what a meow-velously beautiful girl, you're too far gone. Queen Katie says, salute rip, my poor sweet baby Loveless. Oh, hey, Heisme talking to my Loveless heart. Vera said, love how Heisme says Basilio. Oak said, Heisme is a big fan of the word bamboozle, and he's so real for it, chat. Queen Katie said, wait, I can marry almost any Skyrim NPC. Almost any. Not any, but almost. Basically, there's the in-universe explanation is that life is short and cruel in Skyrim, and so people just get married very quickly and easily. Hang on. So there's an item in the game called an Amulet of Mara, that if you wear it, it basically is telling everyone that, hey, you're looking for a spouse. And if you wear it and you talk to an NPC that you have high enough affinity with, they'll basically say like, ooh, you're wearing an Amulet of Mara. I didn't know you were single or something like that. And then you can be like, yeah, you want to get married? And then you'll have a wedding, like a full-on wedding, and they'll move into your house, and it's wonderful. I feel like too many people in Skyrim, at least people I've talked to, just married Lydia though. Such a basic choice because she's like the first, not the first, but like one of the first major companions you get. But yeah, who are you thinking about marrying, Queen Katie? Hope it wasn't Lydia that if I just disrespected her. I sent her off to live with the Blades because I found her annoying. Weedle said, I have been lurking. Thank you for the lurk, Weedle. Oh, because you did the Tomcat earlier. Vera said, Weedle. Oak says, shut up, narrator. Basilio, take off your clothes. Quigita said, I think the NPC I'm in love with is the one captain from the group who tried to kill me. He said, hey, I'll keep you safe. And I instantly went, yes, sir, and followed him. Huh?
My question is, can I marry a random shopkeep? Like a random elderly man?
That, I am not sure if, like... I mean, there's probably got to be some shopkeeps that you can marry, maybe? I can't... It's been a long time. I don't remember who is unmarryable. I mean, obviously, there are some characters who are already married. I know in Dragon's Dogma, you can romance random shopkeeps if you want. In fact, that was actually a big problem they had because their romance was based on who you interact with the most. And so they had issues with their first version of the game where, and it would like surprise you at the end with, here's your beloved. And a lot of people were getting like the innkeeper or the shopkeeper or something like that, as opposed to characters they really wanted. So then they added like a ring item that you could give to people and give them like tons of points or in their liking of you. But yeah, anyway, I should play some more of the game. And you should check. I don't know if he's romanceable or not, because there are some who are not. If I remember, that guy's a bit older, but we should check. Maybe he might be.
I'm gonna leave Hyperic's journal here. Please, someday when you're feeling like a big, strong, girl. I'm gonna be honest. I can't tell with bats. Have someone read it to you.
It's all right.
And by the way, Ovi, I haven't forgotten my promise to teach you that dance. After I help your mother, let's practice, shall we?
Oh, that's a lie.
Ovi?
I know it must be hard for you to believe, Ovi. Please. Oh, sorry, no, please, sorry. People can lose sight of the truth if they believe something too strongly. But I want you to know that it really was a joy to have met you. Please don't think I lie when I say this. I'll bring back your mom. She'll tell you. She'll convince you, Ovi. So just like, don't die until I get back. I can't tell how old you are. Can you get food for yourself? Should we be hiring a babysitter?
Oh, that was an adorable little squeak.
Mantis, please come with me. I want to stop Hyperic.
Please, you must.
As far away as it is, we can't pass through the mountains, but we can fly there.
We'll deal with it together.
Everything okay?
We'll deal with it together as soon as we can. It may be several days. I may hang out with other people.
That's surely right.
Thank you. Though I believe he's using a gauntlet runner belonging to the Sanctus Church, judging from the date written in the journal, he may be arriving there soon. Hyperic seems serious, but also quite sensitive. I think it was the maglet that made him lose touch with reality.
That means...
It reminds me of when I believed I should be sacrificed, and that gives me all the more reason to stop him at any cost. Huh?
I must.
So please, Mantis, keep helping me. I draw much from your strength.
Nod. I can sense Yufa's strong determination and her immense trust in me. I feel like the stakes are a lot higher in these hangouts. Like, people's lives are on the line. Whereas, like, back in Persona, it would just be like, I'm sad, or I'm really into this thing, and I have no confidence. The Oracle Priestess Yufa, keeper and inheritor of the Summoner's virtues.
No.
Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
A new power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny. Okay. Oh, the Devil Summoner. Is Beowulf here? I don't think Beowulf's here yet. The Devil Summoner. I thought at level 6, that's when they get all the experience by being in the backup team. This is bad. Do we have to do another level with her? All right, so we got the Devil Summoner. We should definitely give that to her at some point. You can now study the Devil Summoner in academia. Try seeing what new powers await you.
This is the place.
The place mentioned in the journal is so far away.
Huh?
No hate to Persona, but this game feels like Persona for people who outgrew Persona.
I mean, it kind of does a little bit. For one thing, all the characters are adults. I was kind of thinking about that earlier when Basilio was talking about like being a grown-up, becoming the type of grown-up he hated as a kid. I mean, we're all allowed to be adults. There's like this fantasy. I like it a lot. No slight against Persona either. Like you said, no hate to Persona. But no, I'm inclined to agree with you. And thank you very much, Noobly, for the 10 bits. I appreciate that.
I worry for them and what they might be thinking of doing. It might be difficult to turn this tide, but I truly believe we can help.
Also, when like people's lives are at stake, we should bring the rest of our team too. Wayward Shepherd, I need to go find Sanctor Hyperic, who headed to Mount Vulcano. The informant at the tavern on Diafranco Street in Altabury should know more about the monsters there. Oh crap! I gotta check. Is it Idol's Day yet? I wasn't paying attention.
That's where you want to go.
Mount Volcano should be around here. Despite it being a volcano, apparently it's safe? I don't know.
This place.
A huge labyrinthine bedrock cave formed by periodic volcanic activity. There were plans to excavate it for ore, but before they could become reality, it was overrun by monsters.
Let's see.
That's Mount Volcano.
Let us hurry there.
We will certainly make our way there, like eventually, whenever you decide. Hope it's soon. People could die.
Oh, it's Metals Day, so it's not Idol's Day yet, huh?
Can I scream Transformers reference?
Yes, you can. Crap, did I miss a Transformers reference in there? Thank you very much for the 10 bits here. What was the Transformers reference? Did I miss it? Back to the Altabury Tavern. Oh, I don't feel anybody? Oh, Heisme! We can go hang out with Heisme. That's something Queen Katie can enjoy. What are we lacking for Brigitte? Why do we have to max out something for her? Let's talk to this lady here. Comedy lover. Oh, I love comedy.
Damn.
Montario is, no, the whole country is in shambles. A playwright couldn't pen such tragedy. Oh, I just want to escape it all in a good play. I understand needing a hiatus after Saints' Day, but just how much longer is it going to take?
Oh, close your eyes.
Objection!
Thank you for the objection, Vero.
Bargetta needs intelligence.
Oh, she needs intel. We just barely needed to get level 4 courage for her. So she needs probably maxed out intelligence. I know Lonzo needs maxed out courage. Oh boy. Okay, let's go hang out with Heisme then. And then, yeah, we'll just do some more stuff. Once again, we are past the 2.5 hour mark now. So as I said before, now is an excellent time to start keeping an eye out for raid suggestions. I must demonstrate my resolve. Heisme comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Pew. Yay. Let's see. Vera says, I thought it was Idol's Day. Whoopsie. Said, oh man, I should have been taking care of my hygiene every day. In fact, here, let's do that every day. Let's pop in here and wash our hands. Now that I'm a candidate, I need to be well groomed. Do we get 100 EXP every day? This would be great. Hey, look at that. The cold water helped me organize my thoughts. I'm gonna get so over-leveled just from washing my hands and combing my hair. Oh, I should also go into the pantry, even though I've never done any cooking. I should try do some cooking real quick, because there was that one lady in, I think it was in Grand Trad, that wanted something made with milk. I should do that real quick. I think we have a thing with Maria, a skill that makes so that cooking doesn't take time. There's some pristine clear water and Morocone meat. I wonder who left him here. I could use these for cooking. Let's really quickly check and see if excuse me. If we can cook something before we hang out with Heisme. Is that in here? Where do cook? Where am cook at? Cooking table. Whose handwriting is this? There are notes here about new potential recipes. Ah, a lot of them. Check those out. Oh, a lot more. Check it out. Okay, so what uses milk? We need to give that lady milk. Mellow milk. We can make coney stew. Actually, I'll wait to do that until we'll have time to head over there and deliver it to her, just in case I get the wrong thing. But it's good to know we can make it. A nutrient-rich stew of meat and vegetables simmered in milk cures status ailments for all allies. Oh, that's actually pretty good sounding. Maybe I should actually cook things instead of just complain about cooking. Hey, Heisme?
What to do?
Is your son still dead, Heisme? How should we spend our time until the showdown with Luis? It's no exaggeration to say that we are prepared. I can't read tonight. To say that how we prepare could well be the difference between victory and doom. I have something I should like to ask your advice about. I cannot help but pity the children of my declining village.
That's why.
You have a way of thinking that often surprises me. What would you have me say to them? A new age is dawning. It is the age of Aquarius. I use my overflowing imagination to come up with something that'll give the villagers hope. Ba-da-la-bang.
I see.
A new age is dawning. What do you? Oh, you mean a new king?
Indeed, a new king will be a momentous occasion. Not even that village could avoid being swept into the tides of change. Yes, I can see our approach now. We unveil you to them as the king-to-be, my grandiloquence. Grandiloquence? Is that like grand eloquence? Well, how do you pronounce that? Grandiloquence. Is there a pronunciation?
Grandiloquence.
That's French. Grandiloquence.
Grandiloquence.
Okay. So that's how you say it. Yeah, we will unveil them to you as the king-to-be. My grandiloquence will not sway them alone. Great. Very well then. If you've the time, would you travel to village with me right now? Crap, does that mean there are French people in this game?
My thanks.
I hope I can make the people of the village understand. Shall we set out then? Yeah. All right. See, I should read some more in the chat. Vera says, Logan, about this game. What? Oak says, I love that clip. Vera said, little fuzzy guy, it's my fave. You're talking about Heisman? Quicketa said, captions, we get to make our money. Thumb handle mantles. Quicketa said, captions, okay. Well, I'm not going to say that. That's rude. Look at all the hoes in that mountain hole. Oak says, I need that as a quote. Quicketa said, the tears I just had from laughing so much just now. Oak said, add quote, Katie's captions. Okay, all that. Vera says, add quote, oh, blimey, look at all the holes in the mountain. Pronounced hose, holes, not holes, holes with exaggerated mouth movements. Oak said, I was waiting on Basilio to show up for that TTS. And a clip from Vero. Oh, this looks like that's what it's going to be. Let's load this up the clip viewer. If nothing else, this will tell me how far behind we are in chat with its timestamp. So let's pop this up on the clip viewer. Oh, crap, an hour ago. This clip is simply titled Holes, starring Shia LaBeouf. Blimey, look at all the holes in that mountain. Holes, not hose. Holes. Holes. I'm sorry, but I didn't mean that. Like, holes. Look at all the holes. Because, like, it's a soft L. But thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. Oak says, add quote, Katie's caption. And then there's that. Vera said, but 555 got to be special. Oak says, okay, we can save it then, maybe. And Vera says, double TTS. That timing was crazy. Quicketa says, Logan, Luis has horns. Oh, that's right, because he's I forgot. He's, well, crap. What were they called? What are they called? The same thing as Stroll is. Quicketa says, pin that please if you can, lol. I feel like Logan saying that just triggered me for some reason. I'm sorry, my theory was dumb. Atlantic said, no seekers mentioned, just, oh, that was pinned earlier. Vera said it worked because I got startled. Oak says, Logan, breath boy, big magic daddy, Patrick Robo. Oak says, take your clothes off, Basilio. Oak says, oh yeah, this guy. Vero adds a long quote. Hang on, what is this quote that Vera's adding? Add quote, hey, nods head, making something warm, portly man. Or, portly man isn't my name. Or you are offended yet confused face. Is that what you call me in your head? My name's Frederick. Vera says, perfect for 555. Oak says, amazing. Quicketa says, perfect. Oak says, add quote, Katie's caption. Okay, and one more clip. We will get back in the game. I promise any lurkers that are out there. I know we don't have a ton of lurkers tonight, but we got to be good to those who are here. This quote from 41 minutes ago, we're getting caught up, is titled, Frederick the Portly Man. Okay, so let's go ahead and check this one out.
So by any chance, hey, make something warm, portly man.
Portly man isn't my name. Is that what you call me in your head? My name is Frederick. I handed over the durable spider silk to the portly man. Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate that. I'm gonna click this, gotta click this. Quicketa says, oh, I see why we're having these fights. I think it's to prep us for the final battle with this rewards, equipment, and weapons. Oh, you're probably right. Oh, pin message, Clamar. Yes, Clamar. Thank you very much. That was pinned by Vero, written by Queen Katie. Thank you very much. As the light waned, we took a carriage to Heismay's village once more. Oh, crap, I can't remember what Tadari's voice was like. It was something weird. It was like, hi, I've heard you found the urn. Truly, I am sorry. The villagers have caused you no end of trouble. It's nothing you need to worry about. Rather, I thank you for helping me come to grips with my departure. This guy is a king. People of the village! You hide, but I know you yet listen. I am not here to blame you for the matter with my son. I want to speak to you all so that we can change the future of this village together. Look around you! Look at what your village has become! Cut off from trade, our goods slow to circulate, and our people more destitute by the day. Oh, well, you say, we're UGF. Nothing to be done about it. We don't even have telephone poles. You see these wires in the air? You assume the telephone pole. No, we just like to hang upside down from them because we're bats. It's weird. You endure this hardship without even trying to move beyond it. That is sloth, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see. But what of our children? You would force your village's children to bear its dreadful legacy, to be doomed to the same neglect and avoidance.
Don't talk like you know us!
Hey, hi.
Don't you get it?
Isolated though we are, we can survive with what we have, and the children are happy enough.
Wrong.
Happy? Their only birthright is a cage. The children have no choice but to live and die here. Can you deny it?
We'll put their bones in jars.
They could not choose where they were born, and now they have no choice in their future. And you, as their guardians and teachers, you would keep it that way.
Just shut up. What would an outsider know?
No.
He's not an outsider. Heisme is one of us. I don't know when it happened, but we've stopped chasing hope. We've grown complacent, clinging to the idea that it's wiser to accept hardship than to resist it. But was that truly for the best? Surely, in times long ago, did we not strive towards something? Psst, 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 psst. Please, everyone, come here and let us speak.
It won't make a difference now. Whatever you do, there's prejudice out beyond our walls, and it's strong. The people of other lands won't accept us. Oh, and also apparently UG, like us, we're prejudiced against Paripus. I guess it all balances out. That's an assumption. You don't know that. Things can change.
Listen.
I believe that can change. It has to, for the children's sake.
I need a sip of water. I'm getting thirsty again. Crap, we only got like 15 minutes before the end of stream. Who's got raid suggestions? Somebody please have raid suggestions.
I understand your fear. Walking the land as a Yuji, I have suffered what seemed no end of hatred, prejudice, and bloodshed. But this country will change. It's already underway. And the one responsible stands before you now. This is my friend, Mantis, and he will change this country.
Wait, me?
A new era is coming. A new future, where people of all origins and tribes can join together.
I think you're supposed to say a new age is dawning. You messed up the words, Heisme.
What?
A new era is coming? Oh, I'm almost convinced. If only you had said a new age is dawning.
Ah, crap. Okay.
But...
And when it does, what will this village do? Will you close your doors to hope, resist change, and so wither? The world is changing, and we must change with it. Yes, it will be a long struggle. Yes, we will waver, and we will suffer.
That's life.
But beyond that pain, beyond we will find a better tomorrow. A future where our lives' courses are ours to decide. A birthright of hope for every Yuji child.
Our children could live however they wish?
Surely.
Mantis and we who follow him will light our way forward. If you live and strive with hope in your heart, then a better future is within your grasp. Nobody can decide our way of life but ourselves.
Heisme.
Heisme, thank you. I think you got through to them. Of course, I don't think things will change that easily. We still will steal your child's bones if we see the chance again. That's why we must weave our new hope one step at a time. We support you. Let's do what we can. We'll blaze a trail.
Leave it to us. We'll lead the way forward.
Reassuring indeed. But rest assured, I've no intention of letting you bear that burden alone. And in return, let us prepare the hilltop cemetery right away. It's time I took responsibility. At the least, I can ensure your son will have the peace he deserves.
No.
I appreciate it. but that's no longer necessary. You see, we got a new dog friend, and he likes to chew bones, and I had a whole jar of them, so, I ran out a dead son. I've thought long and hard about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. Gonna make a smoothie out of him. This voyage has been more than enough time to face my boy's death, and were I alone, I would have lost myself. A tiny voice, young words in the air, skyward it lilts, clouds parted in passing, and soon breath becomes zephyr, and sweet winds alight upon well-trod earth. What are you saying, Heisme? You're not making sense. Did you have a stroke?
Thank you.
I would not be here without you at my side. Thank you.
I can sense the strong determination and firm trust in Heisme's eyes, now clear of hesitation. Is it just me, or do these like hangouts, these follower bonds also have like more frequent touching moments than in Persona? I feel like in Persona, a lot more of them were played for comedy and allowed us to goof off some more. The aloof hermit, Heisme, keeper and heritor of the thief's virtues. No. Your tempered bond has become a fire-forged trust. Thus, a new pinnacle of heroism awakens within thee.
New power.
Bear this new power, foster this connection, and by their strength, fulfill thy destiny.
Yeah, rank up!
All right, what do we got? The party can now study the ninja! Yeah! I want to be a ninja. The ninja archetype unlocked. You can now study the ninja in academia. Try seeing what new power awaits you.
There is no sense waiting for the winds to change. New breezes are ever blowing in lands beyond anything we have ever known.
We shall.
Let's go, Mantis. Nod my head.
Yay! Heisme and I headed back to town. I feel like I've gotten more support from the villagers in Heisme's hometown, thanks to Heisme's trust in me. But I'm already in second place, not like I'm going to become first while Luis is still alive. Oak says, oh, hi, Pink. Oh, yeah, it's been a while. And the age of a new king draws nearer. Let's see. Oak said, almost a follower, baby. Oak says, add quote, I'm a fish. Vero adds quote. Oak said, I forgot about that one. It made me laugh so hard. Quick said, did we get this one? Add quote, well, you seem very troubled and sad and in need of a friend, so I'm going to sleep with my fairy wife. Vera said, I'm not sure because it was before I got here. Let's see. Vera's checking a bunch of quotes. Vera said, nope, I don't think so. And then some whoopsing, some quotesing. And Oak says, add quote, Katie's captions. There's that one. Vera said, okay, I missed this earlier. My cue is, will it count as double quotes because I quoted that? Oak said, I think if nothing else, the okay that differentiates enough. Vera says, gonna wait for Logan's opinion, mayhaps. I would say you could maybe like edit the other quote to have that afterward at the end. Like to say like there's that quote and then Katie's captions : and then list it. That might be fun. There's a letter and a war chest from Brigitta. On the path you walk, I doubt you can afford to turn down such an investment. Spend it wisely. Hey, 15 grand, nice. Oh, it's Idols Day! We can do shopping! Vera said, when he gets here, I'll save it. Oak said, yes, we need a second opinion from our big magic daddy. Vera said, oh, so bright! Crystal said, I'm in the Russian roulette part. I'm nervous! You should watch my video! It explains how to do it. No, you should figure it out for yourself. You got this, Crystal. Vera says, Roddy transform encounter number 2. Oak said, are you still fiddling with your Roddy, Vero? Queen said, no, Heavy Rain is a game that came out before Detroit, I think, so the 2023 date is probably when it launched on Steam, maybe? Vera said, it's an old game, though, like 2010, but I think they recently made a PC port. Yeah, I think so. Queen A said, yeah, the Heavy Rain came out February 2010. May I ask what it's about? I'm pretty sure I saw, like, something about it on Steam. I awoke to quite the chill in the air today. Is every morning in this mountain city this frigid? 'Tis actually quite balmy by this area's standards. You know, we're not far from where I was born. This crisp air fills me with nostalgia.
That's got me thinking.
Blimey, that run of yours is right quick, even in the snow. Luis had it fly over terrain like this, but your man just blasts through it.
Damn.
Such a compliment would bring Norris to tears. Too bad he's back in the runner drunk. But we've only got 8 days to prepare. Can't let ourselves waste this time. Only 8 days, crap. That isn't much time.
Maybe I should like send us to do another one of those fights or something. Well, plus I think, is it Juna? Does somebody need to be done on the Gauntlet Runner still? I hear a voice. Darn it, I've run out. Basilio comes to mind. Maybe I should go talk with him. Well, who all is available? So just Basilio? Just Basilio? And Maria. I guess we should do... Oh, I feel like we're running out of time. Who should we hang out with? I don't even know anymore. Let's save before we go do anything else, though. That's for sure. Oak says, Maya voice, how we love you. Queen says, Obi! Vera says, Roddy transforming, counter number 3. You're getting really good at that for a masterpiece figure. Vera said, I guess I'll leave him as a robot mode. It got auto-modded, just allowing it. Oak said, I did get auto-modded, Vera just lied because they are goat for real, for real. Vera said, I watched a video essay about it because I just don't get time to read multiple Google Docs. Oh, Oak with a couple of raid suggestions. Thank you very much, Oak. Let me copy these down into my text file, because crap! We're like 5 minutes away from the 3-hour mark. How far behind am I currently in chat? Do I maybe even need to wait until next time to do our next follower bond? Because I'm so far behind, but thank you very much, Oak. I am copying these both over into my text file right now as we speak. Oh, there's Vera with the timestamp, 2:27:27. I'm a little bit behind. Let's see, Quigata says, I'm sorry, Amulet of Mara. I'm pretty sure that's what it's called in Skyrim, like, right? The Amulet of Mara, that's what lets you marry people? Oak says, Bale, get over here! Oak says, Vero is DILF hunting. Vera said, I yearn for stability. Oak said, would you rather bring Fidelio back to life or kill Fidelio with your own hands? Vera said, who would want to kill Fidelio? Oak said, answer the question, Vero. Vera said, I'm going to miss Mantis's voice when we finish this game. Yeah, because we never reuse voices. Never happens. Vera says, I'm bringing it back. Make sure his sacrifice... I'll make his sacrifice for nothing, so I don't know for sure. Oak said, would you rather let Fidelio die or let those kids die? Vera said, do you think I care for those random kids? Aw! Quigate says, Devil Summoner? Yeah, I gotta find those shops, because we'll need to do shopping next time, but I can't remember where it is. Is it down this way? Let's see. Quigate said, okay, if this is what I think it is, I've seen clips for it. It's a really cool archetype, the Devil Summoner. Lol. Quigate says, oh no, I got hiccups. No! Vera said, Volcano, Transformers reference. Oh, but you still haven't read, for a second I thought you were talking about Operation Volcano from Target 2005. Target 2006. Hang on, was it Target 2005 or Target 2006? What's the name of that? It's like the most famous Marvel Comics UK story. I think it's Target 2006. Oh, hey, here's somebody we can still talk to. An Operation Volcano. Julian. Oak at the timestamp 2:34:56. Queen Katie says, hi, me with a heart. Vera said, did the objection get rid of it? Wait, get rid of what? Oak said, oh, get rid of the hiccups. For Queen Katie, Oak says, how is Brigitte higher ranked than Gallica? Doesn't Logan not even like Brigitte? It's because Gallica ranks up with story, so I can't rake her up. I can't have hangouts with her. Although we did have a nice, like, date with her, looking at the moon one night. Quigata said, sadly, no, I saw you redeem before it actually happened, so my brain expected that. Quigata said, the milk quest from the stream number 3, huh? Vera said, oh man. Quigata says, I miss Alonzo. I do too, but I'm also worried about how his story's gonna end. I want it to all be a con and that everybody's alive, but I'm starting to think it's gonna have a sad ending. Oak said to Vero, did you see a creeper or something?
Heavy Rain is like the firstborn son of Quantic Dream.
Oh, here we go.
It hasn't aged the best if I'm being honest, but it was Game of the Year back in 2010 apparently.
Oh, really?
It's hilariously bad but entertaining and the plot was solid.
That's a problem. I don't know the history of Game of the Year games and things like that, so that's good to know. I should look into that. I should add that to my Steam wish list, and maybe the next time it's really, really cheap, I can maybe get it. But thank you very much for the 10 bits. I appreciate it. Resorting to force is the epitome of folly. Only an individual capable of using his words to relay a vision of the nation's future is truly fit to be king. It is upon that podium, starting on Metals Day, where I began my speech. Though I'm afraid my ship had already sailed, the people must see reason. Prudence implores us to reflect upon how the decisions we make now will affect the world 100 years from now. I wasn't paying attention. I zoned out to that, bro. I need to go shopping. It's Idles Day. I think I already stocked up on everything, and I don't even have much money left anyhow. But wait, where's everything? Yeah, there's like the armor shop and everything. I need to keep reading more in the chat, though. Oak says, Katie, what do you think of French Heisme? Is it a turn off? Quick said, sorry, it wasn't intentional. Lol. I was looking up on what Alonso needs for his bond. I'm pretty sure he needs maxed out courage. We're very close on it, though. Viewer said, I might have. Quinqueta says, Clamar, noobly with a clip. Hang on. Let me load this one up in the clip viewer, so we can watch this one together. This will once again give us a timestamp idea of how far behind we are in the chat as I try to make my mad dash to the finish line. Only 14 minutes, I'm getting close. This one is simply titled Bats. Let's watch this clip.
Toot by the day. Oh, well, you say, we're you, Chief. Nothing to be done about it. We don't even have telephone poles. You see these wires in the air? You assume the telephone pole. No, we just like to hang upside down from them because we're bats. It's weird. You endure this hardship.
I'm assuming that's
without
true.
Even trying to move beyond it.
I don't think they have
That is
electricity.
swart, pure and simple.
Can't you see?
We elders, perhaps the future means little to us. Perhaps we struggle to fight for change we will never see, but...
All right, thank you very much for the clip. Queen Katie says, yes, bats. Oak says, love you, Mantis. Queen Katie with the raid suggestion. I'll copy that down while we check out this other clip from Noobly titled, Ran Out of Dead Sun.
No.
I appreciate it, but that's no longer necessary. You see, we got a new dog friend, and he likes to chew bones, and I had a whole jar of them, so, I ran out of dead sun.
It's a finite resource.
I've thought long and hard about how to properly send off my son, and now I finally have my answer. Gonna make a smoothie out of him.
Well, because the bones are gone. Now it's just ash.
Has been...
Thank you very much for the clip. I appreciate it. Oak says, Heisme about to fade into dust. And let's see, Vera with a couple of raid suggestions. Let me copy these over as well. Thank you very much, everybody, for all these raid suggestions. Oak says, Big Magic Daddy has spoken. Vera says, was it that? Oak says, yeah, that's good. Oak says, wait, says, got it, third time's the charm. Quigata says, Vero, when you done doing quote stuff, can you explain Heavy Rain? Like, I don't know how long. I like that explanation. It sounds good. Oh, look, the end of chat is inside, which is good because we just passed the 3-hour mark. Queen Gator said, I was saying how you still haven't cleared the milk quest from the start of the game. Oh, we're talking about this game. I thought when you were asking about the Amulet of Mar, because it requires cooking. I'll tell you what. Maybe I'll do that off stream. I'll go cook a thing and figure out how to do that. It doesn't even take time anymore, I don't think, because I'm pretty sure one of Maria's skills that she gave us, like cooking, no longer takes time. I also should probably spend time when we're on trips there's like an altar, I think, in the Gauntlet Runner that increases our MP, which would probably be really, really useful. Beowulf said, Beowulf said right here at the end, but hello, lonely man. Beowulf, we were calling for you earlier, because guess what? Beowulf, you gotta check us out. Beowulf, you gotta check us out. Check your Euphis thing. We got the Devil Summoner. It's another SMT reference. Yay, Devil Summoner. How you doing, Beowulf? Oak says, Beowulf. Vera said, Beowulf. There was a Devil Summoner reference. Beowulf said, which one? The Devil Summoner reference was Devil Summoner. Vera said they just said Devil Summoner, and Logan and Katie were like, Beow! Queen Katie said, we got Yufa's Devil Summoner. There we go, 3 hours, 1 minute, and 20 seconds. I caught up to chat for the first time of the night. We can probably switch slow mode over to like just 5 seconds or something like that. I don't know what it is right now. So there we go. And hang on. Because I caught up to chat, let me give you all, including lurkers, the rundown on everything with the channel. We normally stream Tuesdays, Thursdays, Fridays, and Sundays, alternating between this game and Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. This week, as you may have seen on Discord, for those who checked Discord, our schedule is a little bit different. So Sunday is going to be canceled because that's going to be Mother's Day, but we'll go ahead and add a bonus stream on Saturday. And here's how it's going to work. Since last week we had 2 metaphors and 1 Ace Attorney, this upcoming week we're going to have 2 Ace Attorney and 1 metaphor. So tonight was metaphor. We'll go ahead on both Thursday and Friday, play Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit. And then on Saturday, what we're going to be doing a co-stream with Z Diggity, maybe Chief Asian as well. We'll see what kind of group we can put together to play Chained Together, which just looks like a lot of fun. Just a neat little group game. And so, yeah. Good times will be had by all. So let me go ahead and pick out one of these raid suggestions here. Give me just a second to look at which ones we're gonna be raiding. Yeah. Okay, so go ahead and do that. But before we actually do that, I should post into the chat. I'm assuming someone might have already done this, but I'm going to cross-post this over on YouTube because I think we do have a few lurkers on YouTube. Here is a link tree that includes a Discord invite link, all my social media, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter, Twitch, all the things. Feel free to make use of it as you see fit. We have a great Discord community. I know not everybody likes Discord, but it's there if you want it. Feel free to check it out. And by the way, when I was talking about the schedule, I did update the schedule command, by the way. I hope you guys are all going to be very proud of me for that. So let's go ahead and pick one of these raids. A lot of them have kind of a few number of viewers. Let's go ahead and do this one. There is that. And I'll copy down this raid message here. Oh, thank you, Toilet Duck. Thank you, Toilet Duck. That is actually really good. I might have forgotten that if you hadn't reminded me I can't remember if we saved when this day started. So let's go ahead and save. Thank you very much, Toilet Duck. I really appreciate it. Bill said, yes, Devil Summoner is, of course, a reference to Devil Summoner, which actually takes place in the same universe as Persona and SMTIF. Queen Gator said, I highly recommend using Devil Summoner, Logan. It is a cool and awesome. Oak says, thank you for the very fiddling with Vero's Hot Rod stream. It made me smile. Queen Gator said, thank you for a very wasteful stream. Vera said, I posed him so cute. I'll take a pic of him right now. Please do. Bale said, it's a very cool one. Noobly said, I'm going now. Good night. Thank you for being here, Noobly. Good night. Queen Gator said, see y'all next time for K-Abuse Fun Times. I believe we're going to see a spoiler clip next time. Oak said, we're very proud, Logan. And Vera said, sorry, I got to breathe for a second. I've been talking so much. Vera said, thank you for the very Frederick stream. It made me smile. Not to be confused with Frank. That's Barden's new name, because his name Frank is short for Frank Durick. So we have Frederick and Frank Durick. But anyway, thank you guys so much for hanging out with me. Have a wonderful Wednesday, and then I got to do 3 days of streams in a row. I hope my voice doesn't give out. I love and appreciate you all. See you Thursday and Friday for Ace Attorney, Saturday for Chained Together, 1 week from today on Tuesday, back here picking up where we left off with more follower bonds and preparing for Luis. Enjoy the raid. Bye, everybody. Bye. Bye, 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 bye. Oh, crap, and at the end, Beowulf said it's if, not IF. I'm sorry. And for those watching the VOD or over on YouTube, good night as well.